Hey, good morning, YouTube. I know my computer just said, you're not supposed to go live for 13 more minutes. I'm like, I'm ready now. I'm going live now. I got stuff to do today, as always. So I'm going to wait a few seconds for people to pop in, and then I'll give a few updates. I'll probably update again as more people pop in as they get the notifications. But hey, everybody watching this on replay, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing good. You know how you're doing. How are your sales going? Be ready now. Hey, Tommy, good morning. Yeah, I was like, I'm ready. I'm going live. I got stuff to do today. I've got so much stuff to do. As always, I have been so busy. I got some big announcements to make, and then I got some small announcements to make on my show today. I haven't done I feel like I haven't done a show. Like, I can't wait. I've done a few shows, but I really need to get back to my regular schedule. I just don't see so much going on in my life right now that I'm going to talk about again. Just give everybody an update about why I've been so kind of sporadic lately. Let y'all know what's going on. But one of them's a really exciting one. I can't wait. I just got into bed. Sing me some lullabies. Oh, gosh. You do not want me to sing to you, Tommy. You will probably have nightmares if you hear me sing. I don't even know any lullabies. Like, I don't even sing lullaby. I only know like get up songs, like get your butt out of bed and get ready for the day. And I taught my son a song, well, both my kids a song when they were young that you could sing for your address. So if you ever got lost, they would be able to sing the song to tell somebody their address. So I know that song. Hey, I just woke up. See, Holly, you're going to bed. You're waking up and Tommy's going to bed. I don't know how you do it, Tommy. Live like a vampire. I just don't know how you do it. As soon as the sun goes down, I am so ready to sleep. I have no energy. I can't even imagine how you have energy. And then what was it? Friday night. So my brother, his wife, his son, who's my nephew, he's I think he's 21, maybe 22. I don't know. Something around that age. He was here with his girlfriend for the weekend, and I had a glass of wine, and I don't drink alcohol that often. And Friday night I had probably only about half of the glass. I was ready to go to sleep. It just wiped me out, ready to go to sleep. It was ridiculous. So I have orders today to pack, and this is what I want to just kind of say to you guys. You know, we talk all the time about listing, keeping your account active, how great it is for the algorithm. I've got like 25 orders going out today, and guess how many things I've listed? Well, wait a minute. I shouldn't say zero. One account, I've listed some item. No, did I sell? Yeah, I sold one of those. But on all of my like Mercari and FBA, FBM, I don't think it really cares if you're active or not. FBM, Etsy, what do I got? Facebook and eBay today. I got 2 eBay accounts and I think 3 Etsy account orders today. 25 total across all those, and I have been listing nothing for over a month. It's probably been like 6 months or 7 even listing anything. So sales are still happening, although I say probably low. I did a shipment on Thursday morning. I did not do any shipping on Friday because I had my garage sale, which Mama just came into the room. Mom and I had a garage sale. Was it successful? That's what people had been asking me. My family asked me how I did. I'll tell you, Friday is usually a hopping day for garage sales. It was hot and humid here, drenching with sweat. It was so hot. And all I was doing was like folding clothes. And it was so hot. I think that really played a role in nobody showing up. I think we maybe had 15 to 20 people total all day. And I went till 6 p.m., 9 to 6 p.m. And then but even I opened at 9, and I don't think I really started getting anybody until maybe 10:30. The first person came up. I think that within the first, normally 9 to 11 is so busy. And I think in 11. And then Saturday I was opened until 3, and it was a little bit busier, but it still was not even close to being busy. But I will tell you, most of my items were a quarter, 50 cents. I was cleaning out. My prices were exceptional. I wanted stuff out of here. I just didn't want it anymore. And I think I made about 50, 60 bucks, and mom made 170, I think she made. So that is, for the amount of work and effort, it just wasn't worth it. I would have preferred probably just to donate it all. It just was not at all. Did make some kids' days happy. I gave one little girl, I think she was going to be 3 years old, and I have this little grasshopper costume that I spent on eBay for like 4 years, and it never sold. It was from some cartoon, and I gave it to her, and she was so happy. I said, you can use it for dress up or whatever. So she was really excited. It was a homemade costume. It was really, really nice. And then I gave 2 kids were coming to pay for some plush. They were happy and excited for that. What else did I give away? I had so much in my free pile. I'm telling you, I just got rid of so much stuff. I was just giving stuff away. Probably could have made more money if I would have charged probably better prices. But I think the traffic was really the problem. So how are you doing, Holly? How was your weekend? How were your sales? I'm going to start packaging while I'm chatting with you guys now. A few of you have popped in. I think my irregularity will probably start playing a big role in my lack of people coming to my show. So sporadic. So last week I had a garage sale. My in-laws put an offer in on a house, and we've been helping them find a house over here. So we've been busy with looking at houses. And then now we have to help them. Well, we don't have to, but of course we're going to help them move. So Tuesday, my brother-in-law is getting a U-Haul, and they were over there yesterday. So they live 3 hours away, my in-laws. We're helping them pack up everything. They're going to be moving over here. So but I know there's not a lot of people here, but I've been so excited to tell you guys, and I'll probably do a whole video on it. But my husband and I bought a motor home last week. So it's the other thing I've been busy doing is we've been looking at motor homes. And first we were going to just get a camper. But when we were gone on our trip, we saw so many motorhomes pulling Jeeps, and my husband was like, why don't we get a motorhome? Like, why don't we buy one of them, and then we'll be able to pull our Jeep everywhere instead of driving the Jeep, which I got to tell you, I don't know if I'll ever drive the motorhome. We'll see. And we went and looked at one. It's a 2003, so it's old. I can't afford like $150,000 brand new one. But we went and looked at one. Oh, when was it? Wednesday, maybe last week or Thursday? It was in pristine condition. It's always been covered. You would not have known it was a 2003 until you sit what I call the cockpit, until you sit in the driver's and passenger seat. And you see that's so funny. I'm like, hey, take that Meatloaf cassette tape out of that garage sale. We'll be using it in the RV. But yeah, it is just in really good condition. It's always been undercover. It just is really, really good. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing this week. I'm going to be picking that up. I called the bank in Vermont because we still bank in Vermont. Have to have them send me the money, and going to go and pay for that this week and pick it up. But I was over the weekend. I'm sitting there talking to my brother, and I had such a good year last year with selling online that it really gave us the affordability to go and buy things like an RV and pay cash for it, because we've had this money just burning a hole in our account. And I still got lots of money sitting around. So it's just a really good feeling. And it just reminds me how much I really love what I'm doing. One of the things I really wanted to do this year was to start contributing back to my retirement plan, because I did that when I was working corporate. Rolled over to I don't know, whatever type of account it goes over to. And it's just been kind of like making money, but I haven't been adding to it. So this year I said I wanted to start adding to it. But then I thought to myself, well, I call myself a full-time retailer, full-time reseller. But in reality, I kind of feel like I'm a retired person who, even though this is my business, I don't really run it as a full-time business. I mean, I think you guys probably know that. I don't really run it, but I don't run it full-time as a business because I'm not dependent upon this to live, where there are so many other people that some of you could be that are out there that you have to do this business to pay your mortgage and to pay your for your groceries and all that. And I am very, very fortunate that I don't need this to pay all that. My husband has a retirement that pays for all of that stuff. This is kind of I used to use it to go to the casino, but I don't go to the casino as much anymore. We kind of use it for our fun money. So it's paid for paid for the lift kit for the Jeep. It paid for our trip to Colorado and Utah. It paid for, he's got a new tractor and we got a UTV and just all these, like I say, fun things. It kind of gives us the ability to have fun in our retirement years, even though I'm only 52 and not really retired. I'm just fortunate to kind of live a retired life, if that makes sense to you guys. So thought, well, instead of taking that money and putting it into my retirement, I'm kind of already am retired. So why not just enjoy life now? And I keep going back to that reality since my father passed, I feel at a young age, that not young as in he was like 40 or 50, but even still, I don't even know how old he was, 70 maybe. Young enough where if you wait till you retire when you're 65, there are tons of people. The house that my in-laws are buying, that gentleman who owned that, sir. So don't wait, and don't think about tomorrow all the time when you need to live in today. But still think about tomorrow in case you live till tomorrow, right? All right, let's get some stuff packaged. But I am so excited. I think about 25 orders. I've already done, I think, 8 of them. They're just some things I decided I'm not going to show you guys anymore. So I've already packaged those. I have Amazon. We're going to do first because I still find it so funny when I sell Christmas items. And here we are in August. I sold this Peanuts Christmas tablecloth. You guys, these I bought retail arbitrage. I got these at Bed Bath & Beyond. I sold them on Amazon through Christmas time. These are the rectangle. No, this is round, the 70-inch round. Okay, so it was a round. It didn't sell as quickly as the rectangle sold. So these 70-inch round, I think I got, but the other size I got sold really fast during the holidays. I hate using those envelopes because I'm going to need them. Hold on, I got to find an envelope that will fit. My envelope systems here are so... Those are the little ones. Okay, I guess I'll use a blue one. I don't know what I did with my... I don't think it's priority. Let me just double check. It's 14 ounces, so we can keep it at a first class rate. Put it in my... So I bought these mailers that are a little bit bigger. I also have some gray ones, which is what I was finding. These are actually 12.5 by 12.5. But I use them for other stuff. And I didn't really want to use them for this. But I can't find the other ones easily. Oh, that's the other announcement. I found, for those of you who have been hanging out with me, I've been complaining out in my basement for my cat litter. And I thought for sure the cats were going to the bathroom somewhere else. And I cannot find where they're going. So yesterday I was coming down the stairs and with my sister-in-law in tow, and I kept apologizing. I'm so sorry it smells. I cannot figure out what's going on. We have changed the litter boxes. I've bought different litter. I've even literally bought a new litter box thinking maybe the scent had gotten into the litter box plastic. All of that still smells. I sit down here, I got my windows open, cannot figure out what's going on. The smell is so horrendous. It is so bad. I'm telling you guys, it's horrible. And I'm almost on the point of getting rid of the cat. I know which cat it is because the other cat is outdoors all the time. So it's our old cat. And I'm walking down the stairs and I see at the bottom of the stairs, his name is Ari, and I see him walking around. He's sniffing. We have a throw rug. Well, it's an area rug that is to the left of his litter boxes. They got 2 litter boxes, by the way. 2 litter boxes so they can, like, I don't know, choose which one on. And I see him walking, and then all of a sudden I see him slow down, and doesn't he squat to go to the bathroom on that rug? He does not go to the bathroom on rugs. I've not ever seen him do something like that before, ever. And so I'm like, that is what it is. He has been going on that rug. It's a dark colored rug, so you don't see the stains. And I lifted up the rug, and underneath on the cement, you can see there are some spots. There's one that's really big. I'm like, this is what it is. And I forgot what the suede. As always, I always forget. So yeah, that's what it is. I was so ticked. 14.5. I was so ticked off, but you know what? At least now I know what the problem is. I know where it is. Now it's a matter of getting him to not go to the bathroom when I pull up that rug. My husband says, I'm going to burn it. But to pull up that rug and I just hope some cleaner stuff to clean. Look at the sun's half in my face. The cleaner to clean the cement. So we're going to try that and see if it works. We had our another neighbor's cat, not the cat we ended up taking in, but another neighbor cat was here for a little while, and he kept peeing all over the floor. So we had bought that to take up that, but in a different spot where Ari ends up going. But now I know the problem. But oh, yeah, I'm not happy with that cat. So Holly said they were higher ticket items. I scored some good deals from online auction for sourcing. That's awesome. That is, that's one thing that's so good, Holly, is even when your sales are low, to keep sourcing. Keep sourcing. I've been sourcing. I got so much stuff here that I've been picking up, but I have not been doing any listing or anything. I've got to get going with it. But I just don't feel like, at least when summer kind of slows down a little bit, it's nice that I'm busy during the summer rather than all of a sudden I know I'm busy, because sales are usually crazy then, especially on Amazon. Hey, good morning, drummer. How are you today? All right, so then I sold my first one of these that I picked up after Christmas clearance. They were at Walmart after Christmas. I picked this up. I think I got them when they were 50% off. So I paid, because it says it's $18. See that $18 right there? $82.88. I gotta see if I can take this sticker off. I hope it comes off and doesn't leave. I might have to use my blow dryer. Hold on. Let's see. I think it's gonna leave a circle there. What could I put there? Hold on. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I'm not going to have to use my blow dryer. All right. The sticker came off because I don't want them to be like, oh, $18. I just paid $9 for this. $9.88. Wait a minute. $9.88. Walmart pricing. That would have been normal price. $9.88 at Walmart. So I paid $9.88 at Walmart. Well, there's a look at, you can still see the circle a little bit. See right there? There's like some sticker residue. All right, where's I used this for another sticker earlier. Let's see if I could get that off. Oh yeah, that looks better. Now they won't know, right? Yeah, I can't really see it. I know, you got the sun. I would close that, but I got the window open today for some fresh air. So Harry's, They have these all the time, not this High Aries, but any type of like gift sets at Christmas time. They're usually a really good deal. Check those against eBay and Amazon. Now, I have not sold any of these on eBay, but you can see I'm asking $32. And I sold this for $32. But it's 32 with. Should have grabbed some boxes. I think. Let me go see. I'm gonna go grab a box. I need one. I think I got enough for that. I think I only need one box. Let me go grab this one box. You know, this may have fit in. You probably can't hear me as I'm talking coming. I wonder if this would. Let me weigh this. This might be first class. Hey, it might fit in one of those UPS boxes. Oh, 1 pound point 1.01. Like literally just barely. But once I put it in something, it's going to be over a pound. It's already like so close, or it is just barely over a pound. Do I want to put it in? I might put it in one of those UPS boxes. I grabbed one of these, but I would have to cut it down. Just remembered I got the UPS. I think it might fit in the larger UPS, which I got those right over here. Oh, right there. Let me out of the box. Got too much stuff in my way. I think it might fit in this. Oh no, this is the small one. It won't fit in the small one. I still got this big piece of foam in my way here. What am I going to do with this thing? I was thinking of using it today, so I left it by me. But it's a big piece of foam. All right, there's the other ones. No, these are small too. Where's my big ones? Maybe I don't have any over here. Oh, I found one. Breadwinner. Breadwinner for your RV, Mr. 100 Acre Woods. Which that's my husband, 100 Acre Woods. And I want to change our channel name. Trying to come up with a new name for it. Because it won't be just about our 100 acres. Because I've been uploading some Jeep trip. So I want it to be about our Jeep. I want it to be about our adventures with the RV. Make sure there's no other pricing on this. No. And so I want to come up with a new title for our thing. But look, it fits. Hold on. Here we go. Boop, boop. There we go. I feel like I should put a little bit of I think Christopher, because he walked in yesterday with a bunch of this really thin foamy stuff and said, "Where do you want it?" I said, "Oh, if you could just go downstairs and throw it anywhere you find a spot." I think I'm going to put some in here just to keep that from bouncing around in here. It's really thin. I don't know. I wouldn't really protect too much valuables with this because it's so thin. But this is really good for filler, and it doesn't weigh much. So today at 1 o'clock, I have the inspection on my in-laws' house. My husband and I are going to represent them at the inspection because they didn't drive all the way over for it. Okay, let's just make sure this doesn't go above 2. No, it's only 1.7. 1.62. So I really need to write down the size of those. Those of you who are new to the channel watching my videos, These boxes you can order from UPS. I say it every time, but you can get these if you have a business account at UPS, and they're heavy duty. Hello, David M. How are you today? Do I know you, David M? I wish I could like click and look at your profile picture to see if I know you. Let me know if we know each other from somewhere. So I know some David M's. Be YouTuber coming in, saying hi. Let's see. This is a little over 12 by 10. 12, 10, 3. 12, 10, 3. 12, 10, 3. 12, 10, 3. 12, 10, 3. So I post on my Facebook page. I get people who aren't resellers that pop in. But I can't tell if you are. I don't think you're David. You're not David McElroy, are you? That's funny. This came up with UPS as my shipping option. That is funny since I'm using UPS box. Let's see. But it's not printed UPS. Wow, where's this going? It's expensive shipping for this. Holy tamale. The cheapest is UPS. Yes. I'm doing good, thanks. I found you through Tommy Bernard's channel. Alrighty. Awesome. Welcome. No, definitely not David McElroy. I wouldn't think he would pop in here, but you never know. Never know. I haven't talked to him. He used to be one of my employees in Mississippi. So, all right, let's see. Let's take the ends of this. I guess we're going UPS with this, which, you know what? Hey, good morning, Jeanette. How is California? Tommy was here, but I think he went to sleep. My voice probably lulled him to sleep, which I probably should have told him. I literally was on his show not on his show, but like in his chat on Saturday. I said hello to him. He said hi back or whatever. And then I put it on my end table because I was so tired, but my husband was still talking to my brother and stuff in the living room. And I was hoping I fell asleep listening to Tom. And I woke up. He was still talking. And then I turned it off. But yeah, I fell asleep to him. I wish I could stay up for his whole show. But I have been I can't stay awake like that. Yeah, this is going UPS. Alrighty. That is the final thing. Where is it going? It's going to Lakeside, California. That surprises me that this is going to go, which brings up a topic I wanted to talk to you guys about. Hey, drummer, I'll talk about my RV here in a second. I talked about it earlier, but I see there's probably a lot of new people in here. The post office is raising their rates, some of them up to 40%, and they're slowing down first class mail. So your rates are going to go up and your service is going to get even worse than it has been. It's been horrible service. And I think I might all UPS through the holidays. I'm really torn because I sell a lot of first class stuff, but I'm just so frustrated that they're going to raise their rates and then they give you such horrible, I shouldn't say they give you horrible service because I don't get stuff doesn't get damaged. Stuff doesn't it's not horrible in that regard. It's just horrible that it's a slower service and you pay more money. But in this case, when it comes to first class, you can't beat the first class rates when you compare it to going like UPS or FedEx. So what are you guys thinking? So Jeanette says I'm thinking about going UPS also. Yeah, I'd love to go FedEx, but I have no FedEx place around here. I would have to bring everything to Walgreens. And that's such a pain in the rear, bringing everything into Walgreens. Because a lot of times the they're understaffed too, like everywhere, and be available to wait on you. And they don't have a very big place where they put the stuff, and I'm busy. I mean, last year I was bringing in 100 items a day plus 200 items. One day I think I did like 185 items. So I don't really want to bring it to Walgreens, but I don't mind bringing it to the UPS. That's only like 5 minutes down the road, but they don't have a customer service window or station at my UPS. It's literally just like it's the warehouse, and it's literally where the trucks go to grab their stuff, but there's no thing. So I have to leave the stuff without getting it scanned. And they thankfully have not ever not scanned my stuff that goes out through there. I've never had any issues. I send all my stuff there that I send FBA. I've not had any problems at all with my local place. So I think, it's probably worth taking a gamble on. But I love my postal guy, and I know that he loves the business I bring him because it keeps him employed and it keeps his little tiny post office that I'm like, oh, if I don't bring my stuff there, could it hurt Peter? Could it hurt his job? And I know that's really not my responsibility, but it is nice knowing that I'm the reason why somebody could possibly still have a job, because they've closed. Other small post offices around here have closed because of just lack of business. So I don't know what to do, but I'm thinking so strongly about it. I honestly haven't even, I'm telling you, I've been really 6 weeks except for packaging orders, but not listing, not doing really anything. And so I haven't even taken the time really to even look at where the increases are. How are they hitting? How much is it really hitting? Because this is up to 40%. So how much is first class really going to go up? If it's only going to go up a couple cents, then you can't beat mailing something across the country for $4 or $5. I mean, that's a good price versus how much would it cost through UPS, something through the UPS for. Like if you had a 4-ounce package, how much does it cost to go through UPS? I bet you it's a lot. So sticking with Amazon. So these little oil things, I sold, somebody bought 3 of them. So I got 3 going out. And I'm going to have to weigh this because I've never sold 3 at one time. Hey, good morning, Scarlett. Toilet girl. Speaking of toilet girl, we have watched so many videos on black water tanks in the last couple weeks, or I should say last couple days. We've been watching a lot because somebody asked about my RV drummer. Yeah, we did buy an RV. Well, we put a deposit down. So I'm waiting for the money to come from my Vermont bank. They're sending me a bank check. Hopefully it comes today. If it does, then tomorrow we'll probably be going to pick up the RV. I'm so excited. We bought an RV and are so expensive. And guess what? I'm paying cash for it because I had an awesome reselling year last year that helped me out. So we bought an RV. So we are going to be RV owners. It is a Class C Jayhawk Jayco Greyhawk. I don't know anything about anything. We have been watching so many videos. Excited. So it is used, but it is in pristine condition. And we watched so many videos on how to inspect, and we didn't hire an inspector, but we were there for, I don't even know how long we were there for. I should have timed it. But I went around the edge of every wall and touched to make sure there's no water. Visually couldn't see water damage, but touched everything. Touched around every seam where there was a light, air conditioner around it, make sure there was nothing. Looked into the cabinets, looked around all around, touched all around inside the cabinet. Like did everything that all these YouTube videos have showed us to do. No, nothing at all. My husband did all of the outside. He climbed up looked onto the roof. The previous owners have been just fabulous to talk with and everything else. The RV has been 100% undercover its whole time, except for the last 2 months. It has not been undercover. And good. So it's only it's a 2003, so it's older, but it only has 17,000 miles. They only used it at the local campgrounds, so they never did like long drives. And we talked to our mechanic friend. He's going to actually come over and take a look at it when we bring it back. But I was concerned about the low mileage with the engine and stuff, but he actually said it's really nothing to worry about. So it has brand new tires on it because that's an issue is tire rot, just like shoe rot, and the soles with tires. Yeah, so really, really excited. I cannot wait. We drove yesterday. I sold a watch, which I think I talked to you guys about. I was doing some two watches on consignment for an older lady, a friend of mine, and stopped by her place yesterday to pay her. And while we were out in that area, which by the way, I sold her watch for $950, and I stopped and we drove through a couple campgrounds, go out and we'll go to the campgrounds and we'll spend at least one night at a local campground before we use it to go and do anything else. But I'll probably be, Tony's like, can you write this off? Can we go sourcing with it and you write this off? I said, well, I can write off the mileage. I can't write off the camper because it's not just a sourcing camper. It's not just for sourcing. But we got it so we could pull the Jeep behind it, and then we can hit the road, and if we want, we can what they call boondock, so you don't need to hook up to power or electricity. When we were in Colorado, there were so many free places to camp. It was just crazy. So we could do something like that and off-road for a day or two in that area, then pick up and go somewhere else. Our plan originally was, when we moved over here, is we wanted to get it so we could take off. That's one reason why I was doing more and more Amazon a couple years ago, was we want to go somewhere in the winter when it gets cold up here in the north. I'm in northern New York, like near Canada. And so we could take off and go to North Carolina, or I want to go back to New Mexico. I loved when we drove through New Mexico when we did Route 66, where we could go to New Mexico and stay for like a month, hit the trails with the Jeep and do all this stuff and then just come back. But I could still source and ship and all that kind of stuff for FBA. Well, my FBA business has just kind of gone in. So I haven't really been doing that much. So I got to figure out if I'm going to start getting back into that for this travel thing. I don't know, but yeah, so we're hoping to travel, but now instead of staying, we were going to rent like an Airbnb or something like a VRBO or something like that for a month. We would actually just stay in the RV. So I'm excited. I'm going to do a whole video on it. I'm going to show the RV. Of course, I'll do that whole not really clickbait, but like, oh, my reselling bought this RV, selling money, all of it reselling money paid for this RV. So yeah, I'm excited. It's 29 feet long, by the way. It has a full queen size bed that you can walk around 3 sides of it, which was a must have for me. It's something I really wanted. I didn't want to have to climb over my husband with my elderly bladder in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. So I really wanted one that I could get out and walk around, and that I can. So I'm very happy about that. It's a table. A lot of the ones we looked at only had a table for 2, and I wanted a table for 4 because we have some friends that want to camp with us, that they're actually in the market looking for a Class C. I think they might get a Class A actually, camper, and I want to be able to play cards or something like that with them. Like say, hey, come on over, and if it's raining, we can sit inside and eat. We don't have to be outdoors or that type of stuff. All right, let's see. Somebody else asked another question. I talked about it a little bit earlier. I'll just say it wasn't that good. I just don't know if we live 2 miles off from a main road. And even that main road doesn't get a ton of traffic, but the traffic was just really, really bad this year. Last time I had a garage sale when we first moved in, I was really busy and we did pretty well. I think we beat close to $1,000 at that garage sale. But I had some bigger items, some furniture and stuff, and it drew people in. And it was prior to Facebook Marketplace. So hard to find garage sales in my local area because so many people put shipping on their garage sales. So I will get in my thing will pop up garage sales for areas not near me. So I don't even really like to look at Facebook anymore for garage sales. Nobody uses Craigslist over here. There is a local newspaper that people put ads in, but it's more for the Messina area, which is about 30 miles north of me, which is right on the Canadian border. I'm about 30 miles south of that. I think people get that and they'll hit the garage sales up there, not really as much around here. I don't know. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it wasn't good. I only made like $50. It's a lot of work for $50. My mother made 170. It was hot. It was so hot here and humid. It was, oh my God, it was unbearable on Friday. It was really bad. So I think, well, what we decided to do is I did box up all my clothing and because we don't have a Goodwill here. And then some of my other stuff I put out free at the end of the road, which that'll probably just go to the dump. And then even though it's pretty good stuff, I could pull it out and bring it to the Goodwill also. And then I have other stuff. I said, you know what? I really feel like if some people came to my garage sale, they would buy this. My prices were really good, really good. So you're freezing a lot. Oh, am I? I haven't been paying attention. It's not showing me freezing right now, is it? I don't have myself live. I mean, not live, but I don't have YouTube open. Hey, good morning, Sylvia. Oh, and good morning, Paul. By the way, everybody, I was watching Larry this morning for like, I don't know, 10 minutes before he signed off. And Philly Picker came in and everybody was saying, hi, Paul, and everything else. And he's like, I'm not Paul. I think he gets that all the time now. I was actually giggling. And he did say, he goes, everybody says that now. I get that all the time. I sold, which I thought by watching the Bearded Picker, I feel like Alabama must be the best college sports team there is out there. I've had these Alabama Crimson shirts forever. This is my first one that sold in a year and a half. This is the first one. So I would say that Alabama, school spirit wise, this is my first Alabama. I've sold out of the Iowa Hawkeyes because I had to cancel one of them today. Somehow I messed up on that one. And I don't know. I got a bunch of other teams that I've sold. But first, Alabama. Let's get this out the door to whoever this is going to. Let's see where they live. I wonder if they live in Bama. So I sold this for $19. Oh. Seller Central says you have been logged out. What? Why am I logging out? Why do I have to log back in? That's weird. I almost never have to log back in. It's going to Boston, Massachusetts. It's going to the Fenway. That's their address, the Fenway. What's that? That's interesting. Do you think it's going to the Boston Red Sox? Somebody that works for the Boston Red Sox? Interesting. Maybe it's somebody that played baseball in Alabama. Interesting. I guess maybe there's apartments or something next to Fenway. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. 12. 8. 1. 12, 8, 1. So I did my planner. I haven't been doing my planner for a while, and I did my planner yesterday. Well, it's been before my trip. I haven't done it since we got home. And I said, I've got to do my planner. Like, just my mind's everywhere. I need to get myself back into normalcy, which I still don't think is going to be until my in-laws move over and close on their house. I think it's just going to be really crazy. Let's see. Good morning, Beth. Oh, and good morning, Sandy. Roll Tide, she says. Absolutely. Listening while driving. I love doing that. I love listening while driving. Well, I shouldn't say I love it. I like it, but sometimes driving. And my husband is not a good commenter. I'll put this over here. So the last thing I sold on Amazon is this spider jacket. Spider. Let's see what it says for a price on here. Is there one? No. Oh, $169. $169. They bought it for $67. What a bargain. So I've had these for a while. $2 for these. I'm almost positive. Look, I blocked it. So these actually went to Amazon and I pulled them all back because they were not selling after like a year. But when I got them back, I put them up FBM and here we go. It sold. I think I got maybe, I don't know how many. I got more than one of these. More than one. I think I sold one on Poshmark. I thought I sold one on Mercari, but actually ended up being a North Face jacket I sold on Mercari. But I think it was amongst the same thing where I sent it to Amazon and pulled it back or something. I'm gonna bag this. I'm gonna bag it and then bag it. So I'm gonna double bag it. All right. See this foam? This is what's all over in my way. I can't find a spot for it. I'm actually using it. All right, so I got these big bags. Big bags. Which, by the way, if you ever need any big bags, I would love for you to click on my... Oh, hold on, I got two of them. On my affiliate link down in my descriptions on my videos, there are links to these bags and other bags. And, I get a little kickback. I don't know, like 2% or something. I don't even know. But last time, because I wasn't getting any activity on it in my referrals, I don't really push my referrals down below. But I did get an email from them recently, last week I think it was, saying that I was putting the links but not telling you that it was an affiliate link. So I had to say that now, that it's an affiliate link. But what else is really nice is if you click that link and then you decide to buy something else, like you could click the link to my Munbian printer, which I love my printer. If you guys are looking for your labels, I love this printer. I can't say enough about it. That I just versus my Dymo, I love it. And you can use the free UPS labels with it. So I double bag this. I use this, and then I'll put it in another bag or box or whatever. I don't like to put my clothing in by itself, especially if it's an Amazon purchase. Let's see. This is going to It's going to Boonville, Kentucky. Let's see. What am I going to do? Let's see how much it weighs. I think I might just put it in a priority mail envelope. Yeah, it's 112. I think it will fit into... I just got some shipping stuff in because I ordered some shipping stuff for Q4. I got to do something with that. My area down here is so crowded. My husband was bringing something down for me this weekend. And he goes, I was carrying a narrow pathway. I knocked one of your boxes over and it broke something. So I had to take that listing down because it's actually one of our tier tray sets. And I had one of these, but it was a pink that broke. And then I had a little Minnie Mouse faux planter, and it broke one of the ears off. So yeah, There was a casualty to my craziness down here. That's because here, for those that relate, because of my cat smell, my cat litter has been smelling. I cannot figure out why. I've been doing all this work to it, and I found the culprit. I found what's happening. So hopefully that's going to clear stuff up, and the smell will go away. All right. Don't come off. Come on. Come on. I know I talked to you guys about coming on late. And you're like, hey, you came on at 8:30. You said you're going to start coming on at 10. And that is my plan, but it probably won't start happening until after September. Just today we have at 1 o'clock, we have that house inspection. And we've just been so busy. I got so much stuff going on, and Mondays have been really busy for me that I need to get my packages out. My God. I'm fighting with this. Oh. Somebody told me hold down here, and it will help this slide a lot quicker, a lot easier. I should have done that, but now I'm like, look at how close I am. You just cut a hole, it releases that pressure, and then you can just tape the hole. Tape the slit. I think it's good. Let me just do another push. Oh, today, you guys, I've got to call my doctor, starting my for my shoulder, and I can't sleep. I have been miserable. I want to go to the orthopedic. I need the cortisone shot. Just give me the shot. So my shoulder, my tendonitis, because I still got that. I'm pretty sure I tore my tendon right. Hold on, right here. You can. There's like a bump. I think I tore my tendon. I always put my clothing or fabric items in a plastic bag before I box them. Keeps them dry if the box gets wet. Yeah, I think that is a really good idea, Holly. My son roommates from Alabama were from New York City. Kids come from everywhere they go. Yeah, so I think that's why I'm not surprised I'm sending it to Massachusetts. Do you use I Love It supplies? I've never heard of that, Jeanette. No, I have not. 20 pounds, Scarlett. That's awesome. In the last month, sheesh. Is it because you've been sick? But that's not a good way to lose weight. A lot of people I know that get divorced lose a lot of weight, but I don't want to get a divorce to lose weight. All right, here we go. Now let's reweigh this. 112, which if you're new to reselling, that's sitting on my scale right now. I'm trying to find it. You can get those supplies from the post office for free. Highly suggest use post office free supplies if you're shipping via the post office over paying for supplies, which I guess that's one of the negatives about if I switch to FedEx or UPS is I would have to not use any of the UPS supplies anymore, which is kind of a bummer. All right, what's the size of this? 15. Wait, I'll just say 12. It's 11 and 5/8. Okay, apply. Let's see how much this is going to be. Because I might say, ooh, I should have put it in a flat rate. $8.24, not bad. I can handle that. Where's it going? Oh, that's right, Kentucky. Kentucky. $8.24. Uh-oh. Listen, printer, I was just talking about how awesome you are. What did you just do? You pause. What's going on? Seriously, this is the first time I've had an issue. It literally just did the line. That's it. It's like it stopped communicating in the middle of the label. All right, now I got to troubleshoot my printer. This is so weird. I was just saying how awesome you are, and now where did the little thing pop up? Hold on, folks. I'm trying to find my thingy. You know, when you open up your printer window, it didn't open, and now it's not showing. Oh, here. No. That's weird. It's not even giving me the option to print it. Oh, you froze also. So is it your internet problems with the printer? Maybe. Huh. I got 20 guys in here. Hey guys, 20 of you. Hello. Oh yeah, now here it comes up saying print. That's weird. My stupid computer is causing me issues. My internet. Oh, see, I should really switch to my other one. But I'd lose you guys if I switch. Okay, that's not printing. The internet shouldn't make a difference in my printer, though. Now that's green because it's not a wireless. It's connected. Error printing. I just unplugged it. I'm going to just plug it back in. This is interesting. I've not had a problem with this at all. Error printing. Cancel. Come on. Don't give me printer problems. Print. Let's try this again. But it's not even forwarding the paper. And when I do this, it forwards the paper. Right. I'm going to turn it off. Oh. I got a sugar pie. All right. I guess I got some more blanket labels. Add them to my pile. I've been throwing them away because I just have so many of them. This is my fantastic printer, which literally I've been telling you guys I have no problems with. How's your new printer? Good morning, Thomas. I was just telling everybody, use my affiliate link and go buy this printer. It's been great. And then what happens? How long have I had this? It's like 2 months now. It's not printing. I've had no problems with it until I say that. And I don't think I've really even pushed this printer on anybody. So, of course, now I say that and we have problems. Houston, we have problems. All right. Now you're red. Why are you blinking red? Because you don't have any paper or any labels? So let's put a label in. What's going on? Okay. It printed. As soon as you brag about a thing that acts up. I know, Sylvia. What is up with that? My goodness. All right. My label printed. I hope I don't have to get up for anything because my things are making a mess again. I don't know why I keep freezing today. I am connected to so I have a double connected to the one that I normally don't connect to, but I don't know why I'm currently connected to it. I will probably buy the bags you just packed that jacket in. How big are they? Oh, they're really big. All right, so I also use these for backpacks, which, by the way, I have a backpack I got to ship out today. But I probably won't put this in a backpack. But when I send the backpacks to Amazon, I put them in here. These are 20 by 14. Yeah, these are a great size. Great size. They're not as cheap as the smaller ones, but they're really nice to have. So I was taking the next size that I have that's a little bit smaller. And so if you don't have them, and you guys have seen me do this, if you've been watching me for a while, I've done it with some other stuff I've sold is size, and then I'll cut down the edge and I'll overlap them. So I'll Frankenbag them and do that. But this, it's so much easier just to throw it in it and not have to worry about cutting and taping. And I'll tell you, it's wonderful when you have the right size of stuff you need. Okay. Am I still on? Hold on. I think I closed my. Nope. Here it is. Manage. So let's go to Facebook next. How does that sound? Smaller ones, I will get bread bags from Walmart. Yeah, I got some bread bags here. I started out using bread bags, but you have to tape everything. I just want to peel it, close it. So guess what? I sold some tier tray stuff. This says family, and then everything that's in this one. So it's got a candle. It's got some garland with a little family little thing here. And it's got this where this is crushed at the bottom. I got to fluff it back up. Good morning, Jen. So I just sold this on Facebook over the weekend. I got 3 Facebook sales. I'm going to puff this back up. I don't know if my mama's still in here, but Mom sold this on Facebook. So somebody actually wanted to buy just this for me. I told her. So Mom thought she put her label. My mother thought that she had put stickers down on this and then Mod Podged it. But this was from my Cricut. In case you're watching, Mom, this is definitely my Cricut. So we sold this one, and I'm going to remember last time I was going to do that 7x7 box and it didn't. So maybe I'll save this for last. I think I'm going to have to hunt for a box. Maybe I'll just do the 12x12x8 box. Holly says, when you start listing on eBay, look for the new listing template. They have rolled it out. Oh, okay. I'll take a look. I have not been doing anything. You don't put receipts in your Amazon packages. I do not, Jeanette. I used to always pack a pack and slip, and then I heard you don't have to. And I kind of didn't agree with that, where it says you have to. And I can't find it anywhere in Amazon's policies. So glad to see someone with sales. Mine are in the toilet. That stinks. I have like 25 sales. 25 packages I'm packaging today, and I have not been listing on any of these platforms. Trying to decide what to do. I think I have to go grab a 12x12x8 box. I think I'm going to do, God, this is not going to take. All right, I'm going to go get one anyhow, because I don't know what else I'm going to use for a box. And I can't remember what I used last time, because I know that, the UPS wouldn't have worked. I boxed myself in again, like always. Why do I always do that? Oh, I guess I can make it over this time. Let me go get a box. I got a box. Let's sell this box. It's a Michael's box. And this is a Facebook. So it's not Amazon, so I can reuse boxes. I think it's going to fit in this Michael's box. I think it'll fit better than it would fit in the 12 by 12 by 8. Let's see. Let's use some more of this foaming. Mom must have bought like furniture or something. Yeah, those 7x7, Mom, they're too small. They don't fit in that. Let me see. Oh yeah, this will be work. Yeah, this right here doesn't fit. It's like too close to the edge where I'm worried about it getting smashed. Like all it takes is like one into that box, and it would probably crack that wood. You know that wood's not very thick. It's not very sturdy, and a lot of this stuff doesn't really need to be wrapped, but this thin stuff is perfect for that. So when you get stuff, don't throw away stuff. Put it in a garbage bag. Hang on to it. You never know. Like this right here doesn't really need to be wrapped, but I'm going to wrap it anyhow. Why not? Why not? All right, let's make sure there's no prices on things, which that's never a good idea to ship something and have prices on it. I need to do a video on tools of the trade of reselling. This thing right here, I got this Hyper Tough. I got this at Walmart on clearance for like 50 cents. It works extremely well. I score my price. So I got a sticker at the bottom that's got a price on it. So I score the around it, and then I just use the blade, and usually you can go right up underneath it. Here we go. Grab the edge. Hold on, I'll show you guys what I'm doing here. I'll show you in a minute. Come on, come on. All right, there you go. So I took and I just cut around the sticker price. Let's grab some more of this. Actually, I might do a little bit longer because I can double wrap on this because this is a breakable. Then I can wrap a lot. I bet you my in-laws could use some of this stuff. They just bought, yeah, I didn't use a Scotty peeler for this one, but I use a Scotty peeler on most, when it's all sticker. Part of it was the UPC and all that I wanted to leave behind. But my in-laws have been going to Walmart buying bubble wrap. And I said, I can order it for you from Amazon, but they didn't want me to. I said, let me get it from Amazon. It's so much cheaper than ordering it or than going and picking it up. And they went and picked it up, and then they went and had to go get more because they needed more. I'm like, oh. I said, you would have gotten my Amazon one by now. I don't like that you're spending so much. I think I got to do that today. I'm just going to go on and order them some and have it just shipped to them anyhow. They're probably going to need more. You know, when you're moving, you need so much of that stuff. And I don't know where they're getting their boxes, but I told them to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy the moving boxes. But I also did mention that what is that? U-Haul. You can buy boxes at U-Haul. All right, so I'm going to tape. I'm wrapping it, and then I'm taping. It'll keep this wrapped up. I just got to put all these pieces in here. And might as well wrap up the beads, even though the beads don't need it again. I had some old blankets that were in my free pile. And anything that had a hole or a stain, clothing, anything. I had some, the North Face. I had a North Face jacket. It had the smallest, way down in this area of your belly, the smallest little pinhole. I put that in my free pile because I was like, you know what? It's got the smallest hole, but somebody, if you knew how to fix something, and it was in an area where it wouldn't really, you wouldn't have really seen it. It could have easily been like repaired, or even wear it with a little tiny hole and just hope it doesn't get bigger. You could put a patch on the inside of it, but it's like North Face. So if you can't afford North Face, you could have gotten a free jacket from me. He was picking up the stuff from the free pile and he's like, hey, you got this blanket in here. And I said, yeah, if you want to take it. He's like, no, your in-laws can use this to wrap their furniture in when they're moving. And I'm like, that is a brilliant idea. So, all right, look at this. Look at that. I wrapped everything up. Nothing is really ultra breakable. So I'm not really too concerned about using the thinner thing. So the candle was the only thing that was really breakable. Glass, it wasn't really a fragile type, but I wrapped that up multiple times. So yeah, this week we'll get our camper. Next week I'm going to be going camping. I will not be doing a show next Wednesday because I will be waking up at a campground at a state park. Where is your empty toilet paper rolls? I know I didn't think the toilet paper roll would have fit on that bow. It was not really big enough for a toilet paper roll. What kind of roll is smaller than a toilet paper roll? Like, you know, like a toilet paper roll is like this wide. I would want something like that would be this wide. So I had the roll that I used for my labels. Those are smaller. The core. But I could save those and try and find a way to start cutting them though, because they're pretty thick. One good thing from my garage sale is I got to meet my neighbor. She came over. She actually bought I think it was her that bought my Star Wars costume that I sold. I've sold it twice I sold it once on eBay, and then I sold another one on eBay, which for some reason I thought the mask was inside it. They were all brand new sealed. And after I've got 2 returned, I realized that maybe the mask is not in the packaging for some reason. Because I had more than one of them. And so I actually took those and threw them in my garage sale. She bought one. And I sold my leaf blower. I sold a leaf blower on Amazon and the person returned it. It was a brand new packaging. They returned it saying there was no battery in it, which pretty much they stole the battery from it. And so I put it in my garage sale saying it was brand new but with no battery. And I thought, well, if you have a cobalt battery, if you're already using it, the battery for other stuff, you could have a leaf blower for $10. Somebody offered me 5 and I took 5. Less than my cost. I lost money on that one all the way around, right? Because I had to ship out a leaf blower, pay for the return of the leaf blower. All right, 1 pound, 10 ounces. Just realized I never opened up the thing. I don't see the candle in this one. They might be getting a bonus candle. I don't see it in the picture. Come on. Am I freezing again? Because my computer's really slow. Hey, good morning, Larry. I was in your show this morning, by the way. I lurked while eating a bagel for breakfast. All right, there's the candle. All right, create shipping label. Create shipping label. So what's it? 1 to 2 pound. We'll see. Hopefully I did a 2 pounds. Got to pull orders in the basement back in 10 minutes. Hey, good morning. First of all, good morning, Charlie. And go. Oh, The given request key was already attempted and cannot be submitted a second time. Okay. Huh. My internet must be messing up because I'm able to get it now, but I guess Facebook's. You already created a label. You can't create another one. So they're going to get this in a Michael's box, but this Michael's box worked out really well. Let me see the size of this box because I may 9. Hey, if this is 9 by 9 by 4, oh, this one's 9 by 10 by 5.5. Okay. I have some 9. I used to do 9 by 9 by 4 boxes. I was buying those because of. Hold on a minute. Something's outside my window. I can't see what it is. Something's outside my window. Hey, Holly. Yeah, replay. Saw you in the chat. You must have stayed up late. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, I was watching his channel. He did a show on Saturday. For those who are wondering, Tommy Bernard podcast. And he goes on at 10 o'clock at night, Eastern time. And I watched him and I fell asleep watching him. I think I only watched for maybe 10, 15 minutes. I fell asleep. He was in here earlier. He was going to sleep. He wanted me to sing him a lullaby. A lullaby. I would have if I could have thought of one, but I couldn't even think of a lullaby to sing. It was like a one-on-one because I think it was just him and I in the chat. I got to move this stuff again out of my way. It keeps popping. That's the bigger one. It keeps popping over into my space. I sold this Lennox butterfly set. I paid $1 for it at a garage sale. It is really nice. I almost broke it up, and I'm going to unwrap it because I don't want to ship it in. I put it away in my storage totes here in newspaper, but I'm not going to ship it in newspaper. Let me show you what they are. Put that over there. So it's a set of 3. They're made by Lennox. And then this one. They all got butterflies on them. And there's a blue one with a butterfly. I sold it for $25 plus shipping. And I'm going to use real bubble wrap. You know what? Maybe I'll wrap it in that thinner and then put bubble around it. Or should I do it in the thicker and then put bubble? Or should I put bubble and then the foamy stuff? I'm going to get this foamy stuff out of my way. So, all right, let me cut a big piece of this off. Let me cut some pieces and then I can keep using this. I complain about this big piece next to me and then I keep pulling it closer to me. Hey, good morning, Flip It Good. Do I have your name written down? Because you come in here lately. What's your name, Flip It Good? Because I know you've told me before, a horrible memory. And I don't see it written down, but that was back when I literally was writing down, like at the very beginning. Like when I still wrote down junk trader. There is something outside my window. Did you guys just hear that? I can't see it. I don't think it's my cat. Oh my God, it's my husband. It's my husband. I just saw him. Oh, I wonder if he was pulling the rug out. Oh my God, that's funny. I knew there was something out there. I could hear something. What's he doing up? It's only 9:30. He's usually still sleeping. Oh, that's right. He did say good morning to us earlier, didn't he? He was in the chat. Okay. I think this might be good. And I'm going to tape it around each one. I think I'll tape it around each one, and then I might bubble around all of them. Yes, thanks for watching. Lurkers are cool. I say hi to them. Yes, you actually did say hi to the lurkers. When I was lurking, you said hi. I say hi to my lurkers because when I'm like, hey, there's 20 of you in here, but I can see not 20 are saying hi or chatting, which I'm with people who want to lurk. I do like people who chat, though. It does make it easier for me to know what to talk about when sometimes the conversations are driven by that. Oh, my new white chair was wrapped in that. Oh, okay. How was your white chair? Did it fit on your porch, Mom? I didn't even know you ordered one. Chris was telling me. Hey, I see I got a couple new subscribers. I'm taking a break here because I forgot to monetize this show. How can I do that? I'm just going to go and monetize because sometimes I'll forget to do it after the show. Now, at least when people go to start to watch the replay, they'll get at least one ad when they first start. Because it is nice to have my... Did I use that whole piece for that one? Oh, here they are. Hey, good morning, Carlene. It is nice to at least get my StreamYard paid for every month. I've been watching a lot of RV YouTubes lately and videos, and I'm like, man, I have so many high subscribers. And some of them, one of them I was watching, they're a full-time RV. And I'm like, I wonder what they... One of them, he said he was a nurse. I'm wondering if he's a traveling nurse to live full-time in an RV. Because they're talking about how much they've traveled in the last 6 months. Tape this down. Take that one. All right, one more. This was a 3-pack. All right, let me go back to my marketplace. Marketplace. Here we go. So these, did I say, guys, these sold for $25 and I paid $1 for them? Hold on, there's a little bit of soil right here. I think that when the newspaper gets on the item, the newspaper print, and sometimes when you touch your fingers, it gets on your fingers, and then you touch the item and it gets the ink transferred from your fingers. So it looked like newspaper on this. Excited to go to my in-laws' new house for their house inspection today. Time I was there, my phone was full. I couldn't take pictures or do anything. So today I get to take some pictures. I'm going to take some video. Because I know when we bought this house, so many times before you close, there were so many times I was referring back to the videos and I would pause it or freeze it to be like, oh yeah, it looks like that cabinet will fit there. Or yeah, that looks like that will be like that. Or because you look at a house and you're looking at overall, you're not really paying sometimes attention to those little small details of things. And you need to know if something will fit, or, you need to know even as you're going in, where is your furniture going to go? I like to already have that already in my head. Oh, flip it. You're Sherry. Oh, why did I not know? Because you used to come in as Sherry Robertson. Okay. So you switched your name. That would explain why. Because I'm like, I get so confused. Ask my husband. we're trying to come up with a channel for a new name for our other channel, and he used to be called Cement Head, which he hated because I think right Cement Head means that you're just a big blockhead, maybe not so smart. He hated that name. So I said, I don't have a nickname. And I said, well, we could call ourselves Cement Head in the Brain. And he started laughing. He goes, well, you're not much of a brain. My smartness is going out the window as days go on. I don't feel like I'm sometimes as intelligent as I used to be. Not that I was ever like really smart, but I feel like, I could hold my own. So my husband's nickname is Augie because we go by, our last name is Augustino. And so we were thinking about doing Augies, but there are so many Augies. So many Augies. And most of my little kids, I have Augies on Instagram, and I get tagged so much in stuff that is not related to us because so many people just use it, or there's a lot of restaurants and bars that are called Augies. And so people will tag us because they're at the bar. And I'm like, that's not us. We don't own that bar. We're not the bar. Find out what the bar's handle is and tag the right ping handle. So I'm like, all right, let's not go with Augies. So it seems like every time we come up with something, there's already so many other channels. We have 100-acre wood, and we have people that say we can't find your channel. So when they're doing just organic search, they can't find us. So I want to come up with something else. I get that. I feel the same. Charlie, what were your parents thinking about when they called you Charlie? I think they wanted to torture you as a child. Because Charlie Brown was already around, wasn't he? He's been around for years. This is already a pound. So I think this might fit into that 7x7 box that I made last week for my other thing. Let's see if it fits. Ooh, this is going to be tight. No, this is too tight. Does it go up and down? No. Guess that box will have to wait for another time. Oh, I hate to put it in that 12x12 because that's so big. All right, let me print my label. Let's see how heavy my label went because I said how much is it? 4 without the box. So I probably have to keep it under 2 pounds. Hey, good morning, Laura. Come on, Facebook. There was a problem. Why do you keep saying that? View shipping label. I think there's a problem with. What? Okay. Damn it. I hate this. Has anybody found Facebook? I don't think you can. So this weighs 1.4. It came up as first class. Gosh, I hate this. Oh, how did I mess that up? I've had some of those other ones that I've shipped where I've been off, thinking I'll just take the penalty whenever. They've not charged me. So the post office is not catching it. But I do not like I honestly consider it theft when you're shipping something and it's not what it's supposed to be. And I did cancel that big trimmer and stuff. I lost out on some big money on that one because I messed up in the shipping. But I didn't want to ship it what it was because it was just wrong. What should I do with this? I don't know what I should do. Should I just ship it first class? It's clearly not first class. But do I cancel the order? If I cancel it, Facebook is not good with canceling. I'm leaning toward just shipping it with the label that that says first class, but it's priority. I'm okay with paying it. I have no problems, even if I have to pay like the retail price. But if they don't catch it, I mean, it's kind of on them. How come they're not catching it? I just don't know what to do. All right, I gotta go get a box for this. I was a fat baby. It was chunky, but morphed into Charlie. So it's a nickname I've had my whole life. Oh, so your real name Charles. They just called you Chunky, and then they called you Charlie. Okay, that makes it probably a little easier. Like, because I couldn't even imagine if my last name was, let's say, Presley, and my parents were like, "Oh, we're gonna name him Elvis." That would be so tough. I got to go get a box for these. So I will be right back because I can't use priority box. Oh, I don't feel good about this. I don't know what to do. Box won't work. I guess what I could do is just I could just ship it priority and not use that label. But Facebook would still be, I mean, would they get a refund for that label? How would they? I don't know. So my mail person is not here. He's on vacation. And I'm wondering if the new mail person will catch this right away. I'd rather just get billed for it, the difference. I wonder if I could. Oh, I don't know what to do, folkies. Folks. All right. I had this box. This works. This works. I'm really torn with what to do right now. Let's see how much it's going to end up weighing overall. And where's it going? Oh my gosh, it's going to California. Use a label and put a ton of stamps on it. Hey, good morning, fishing and picking. I don't know if I can do that. Did you pay under? I did. I do Facebook shipping through their labels, and it's a first class label. It's clearly priority. I don't even know how I chose first class. 3 vases. Why? I mean, I don't understand how I even did that. Let me make sure it printed the right label. Yeah, it did. Yeah, they only paid $5.50 in shipping. Oh, they got free shipping. I wish they had a way to take it to the post office and have them add the difference. Can they do that and change it from that first class, or are they going to tell me I have to change the whole label? Oh, your real name is Romaine, like the lettuce. I mean, Brown. Is your last name really Brown, though, or they just call you Charlie Brown? That's a different. Is that what nationality is that, Romaine? Yep. So your last name is really Brown. That's interesting. Or yep, that they can do that. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because this is really £1 12 ounces. Is this? I gotta take off this old label. Well, this comes off nice. That came off nice. Yeah, okay, so I'm definitely going to have to do that. Let me put that one aside. I'll put that with my UPS box so I can do something different with that. That is clearly not first class. I hope she knows a Smith person. I don't know how that's going to work out. They are changing the label. They are adding the correct postage to ship the box. I am the third. Wow, you're the third. Okay. They are not changing the label. All right, so they're not changing the label, but it says first class. So they got to change the label because they got to make it priority. So they're not going to change the label. They're going to add extra post. When they scan it, will they be able to tell how much that postage already is? That it's already $5.50. I've never done that before. And sometimes when it's only like a small amount off, I keep hitting my old Dymo is here on the floor and I keep hitting it. I really got to find a spot for it. I was holding on to it in case this printer didn't work out. I wanted a backup, which I think I might still hang on to in case I ever, like with the RV, I'll be able to have that printer to go with me in case I ship from the RV. But I need to move it out of my way. All right, so I'm going to bring it to the post office and find out. Worst comes to worst, I'll just, I mean, they paid $5.50, Facebook paid $5.50, and I'll just pay $11 and ship it, like whatever. Yeah, I only paid $1. They paid $25. So I mean, it's not going to cost me $25 to ship it, but I'll take as my mistake on that one. No, I will add sticker with additional postage. Oh, so you normally just add the sticker with the additional? They would charge you the difference. I'm gonna go and find out what they're gonna do. If she doesn't know, I may have to bring it to a different post office because I have a feeling she may not know. Good morning, Claudia. Did I ever ask you what PASB stands for? I'm pretty sure I did. What does PASB stand for? Because I'm sure which isn't a big surprise these days. Okay, I got this box because I'm going to use it for my next item. For you late people coming in late, I just want to tell you that I'm early today because I know I said I was going to change to 10, but I am going to a house inspection at 1 o'clock for my in-laws. They're buying a house here and they're getting it inspected. Now you're going to go. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. That tape fell before I was ready to put it down. They're in Vermont, so we are going to go and walk through with the inspector and just see what he has to say. My husband is. I am going to be taking pictures and videos because my camera was full when we looked last week when they put the offer in. It's funny because we went and looked at another house and the realtor came on the market. I want to show you that one if you guys have time after this. And we said, sure. She goes, it's a log home. And my father-in-law got a big grin. He loves our house. Our house looks like a log home on the inside, but outside it doesn't. And they love our house. They love coming to visit us in the country. And it's just quiet and wildlife all around, which that's what I thought maybe was out here was a wildlife. And they It was so big on his face going through that house. So they put an offer in for their asking price and it was accepted. They didn't want to take a chance of losing it. So I sold this backpack on Facebook. So Facebook was having a deal. I don't know if they still are having it. With I think it was like a free shipping deal or something with school supplies, including backpacks. Oh, look at this. I almost sent it with the sale price on it. I paid $3.50 for this on clearance at Walmart. Nobody was buying school bags because nobody was going to school. There was so much. I shouldn't say nobody. A lot of people weren't. And so a lot of backpacks didn't sell. And I was able to go into Walmart. A tip for you guys, if you are more comfortable than I am, because I wish I sometimes would do this more often, but I did do it this day. My husband was with me and he convinced me to go do it. But I went over to the customer service center and asked to speak to the manager. And I said, I'm buying two cartfuls of yours that are left over. And I said, they're on clearance, but I'm going to clear them all out of your way. Will you give me an additional discount? And they gave me an extra 10%. So I paid $3.50 minus 35 cents on each of these. Plus I get it tax exempt for, having my tax certificate. Where are my scissors? Here they are. I sold it for $18. Plus the person obviously paid shipping or didn't pay shipping. I don't know. Free? Let's see. Because a lot of the promotions Facebook has says, I know, so they paid shipping. So they didn't even get the free shipping. A lot of the promotions will say for eligible buyers. So I think it's like if you have never bought something on Facebook, then your first item will be free shipping, but they kind of do it more towards like whatever the theme is. Like they did it for Father's Day. All right, this is not fitting very good. Let me put it in this way. There, and I can fold down the top. So we're going, we're going to go look at that house. And then if my check comes in for my RV, so I called my bank and I said to my bank, I'm like, hey, how do I take money out that we didn't change banks. So I used the debit card and this was a large purchase. Last time I went and did bill pay, set up a payment to pay myself. And they called me and they're like, why are you sending yourself this like whatever thousands of dollars? And I was like, well, I don't know how else to get the money out of the bank. And they approved it. But I had to wait like a week for the check to come. So I called them and I said, hey, listen, I live in New York. You guys are still in Vermont. We paid $22,000 from my bank account. How do I get that? And I said, can you send me a bank check? And they said, yes. So I'm waiting for the bank check to get here. And then I'll take that and go pay for this Class C motorhome we bought, which I'm so excited about. So excited. I'm excited to show you guys. I can't wait to do a video on it. All right. So this is 1 pound. Let's see how much this came up as. Please don't have messed up again. I like doing my own shipping. But Facebook's rates are so good that I've been doing Facebook shipping. But this is probably, that package today is probably the 4th package I've messed up on. Good, priority. I didn't mess up on this one. This one's going to Houston, Texas. Ooh, that's quite the name this person's name is. Alberto, but the word add is part of the name. Adalberto. That is quite the name. Okay, that one was good. Didn't mess up that one. Thank goodness. So Pastor Almeida, I can't even say that. So, are you a pastor, Claudia? I only had 3 backpacks that have been sitting sold in the last 2 days. Yeah, Charlie, me too. Like I've had these for over a year on there, and I sold this one. I think I sold one last week, maybe. My best backpack flip. Get Reeboks backpacks for $7. Sold 5 out of 6 for $64.99. Crazy. They were out of stock. That is awesome. There are, if anybody watches Richie Hustles, he was just picking up backpacks the other day at Burlington. They were the Nike Jordan ones. And he got from I think 24, and they were selling for 50 or 60. Congrats on the RV. I'm so excited. So I scanned some backpacks at TJ Maxx, and I didn't see anything that was worth grabbing. But I have in the past. I did sell one on Face. Let me. Oh, I just tried to open up a new wholesale account. Thank you for your interest. Have you seen our products at some of other retailers? Okay, are you going to approve me? Hold on. I'm going to get sidetracked here for a minute because I want to see if they're going to approve me. Attached is our new customer form for you to fill out and send back. When we receive it, we can forward you our most recent wholesale information for review. Okay, so they didn't say no right away. That's good. Actually, it would take me way too long to find it. But I had a customer on Saturday state they wanted a refund from Amazon yet. And I checked their tracking, and the day before it showed movement in, I don't know, Kansas City or something like that. So I said, oh, it's still on its way to you. Like, it is moving, but yeah, albeit very slow. Very slow for having priority mail shipping on it. Okay, I think that's it for Facebook. So we've done Amazon and we've done Facebook. Let's do Mercari next. Yeah, we'll do Mercari next. That one I got to go grab the address. See, I don't use Mercari shipping. I think Mercari shipping is most of the time too expensive. Okay, USPS. So I need to go to Pirate Ship. All right, Pirate Ship. Paste. It's going to California. Spanish family name. Oh, okay. I thought maybe pastor was like, I'm not a pastor. It's a very common name. All right. So I sold this is the North Face. There you go. And this is the North Face on the back of it. It is a really nice jacket. I'm surprised this took so long. It's the Ventrix, whatever that is. But see, it's like it's almost like a packable jacket that you could pack, but it's lightweight, but I bet you this would keep you really warm. I mean, it zips up at the neck. So I sold this for $75. I think I picked this up at TJ Maxx or Sierra, one or the other. I took a best offer. I mean, yeah, like an offer. So the person had offered me something. All right, so look at this. It's got Amazon, my Amazon tag. So this was at Amazon, and I pulled it back at one point. Manufacturer price. I'll cut the manufacturer price off if the price looks like it's going for higher or close to this price on the jacket. Then I'll cut that off when I send it to Amazon, because if for some reason my repricer went above that, I wouldn't want bad feedback because somebody overpaid for a jacket. So I'll cut it off so they don't know what the original is. All right, so let me fold this. This is another one, be a North Face. I will put this into another, which I think think it might fit in my next size down bag, which is this. I think I paid like $36 for this jacket. You know, you see North Face, $36 jacket. And I'm sure that the retail price of this was a lot higher. So if you ever like to, if you like to do retail arbitrage, right now TJ Maxx, a lot of those places are having their summer clearance. Look for the yellow tags at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. That's the lowest price that something's going to go. So if it's still a red tag, a lot of them are going down to the yellow tags right now, which I got a ton of stuff behind me. I really need to do an FBA shipment. I got some toys and I got some clothing I picked up. I still source some things from TJ Maxx. The TJ Maxx, I just say because that's the only one I have around me, a Burlington or a Marshalls. But I'll still go to TJ Maxx and buy stuff. And a lot of people aren't doing it anymore because of your receipt won't work. Your photos, your receipt, all that stuff doesn't work anymore. If you got an IP claim or counterfeit or anything like that on Amazon. All right, let's see. We'll probably just do another bag. Now this one was free shipping on Mercari. So I got to do the shipping. But I like that. So the fees for Mercari were only 10% and then whatever that other one is. $2.48, whatever that is, of $75. So the fees on Mercari are nice. I don't like the fees on Poshmark. They're so high. 20%. I think I might take all my stuff off Poshmark. £1, 1 ounce. Figures. Oh, where's this going? California. Should I have squeezed that into a flat rate? I think I'm going to regret not squeezing that into a flat rate. Let me see. I can see this is an envelope. I just remembered it. Let's see what it comes up as. Oh, I think I'm going to do $10.31. If I could get that into a flat rate, it'd be $8. But do I want to deal with trying to squeeze this into a flat rate? Let's see how hard it's going to be before I think of whether or not I want to deal with it. Bag itself into this. I think it's going to be a tight squeeze. You know what? I'm not going to deal with it. Honestly, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just going to pay the $2 more. We'll do $10.31. I'm done. I'm going to do $10.31. See, this is where the post office makes out. I'm not taking the time. And, all right, let me confirm shipment, USPS, put in the tracking. Next. All right, Mario, you getting yourself a jacket. I shipped it. Yes. Well, I didn't really, not yet, but it's going to go out today. So that's Mercari. I only had one sale. Giving any attention to Mercari. Let's see. I have an Etsy sale, which is this right here. My mom made. It says the word home on it. Take off a little bit of the glue stick threads. Now this is going to be an interesting one to package because this one those words can break off. I think I'm gonna wrap it. Go over there. Go over. Let's see. Let's do where we wrap it a couple times. If I do it this way, no, let's do it this. Let's do it like this. Let's wrap it one way and then wrap it the other way. Hey, you know what I sold? I sold a basketball card. I'm going to do that for the first time, like shipping something with the card thing, that card envelope rate. We'll see if that works out. I've never shipped that way yet. Hopefully you don't have any issues. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the value of the card meets the criteria of being able to ship that way. So last year, yeah, last spring, was it last year? Yeah, during like the height of COVID or whatever the COVID is, you know, when we're all locked down. I had Anthony and Nate came on. You guys know who those people are. They came on my channel and helped me open up a package of basketball cards that I was able to get, a box of them, and told me which ones were good and which ones to keep. And I listed some that they told me to list separately. And then the other ones are like, oh, just group them all up and sell them off. And it took over a year. Oh, let's see. Should I cut a piece of this? Should I? Let's do it. Let's go for it. Why not? Let's cut. Cut, cut, cut. Cut, cut, cut. So, Carlene, I'm so happy to see that you're here this morning because you have been watching me on replay a lot lately. I appreciate speaking of that comment. So I know that you've been around. All right. So I'm now wrapping it in this gorgeous foam stuff I got. Might be a little overkill. Now I gotta find a box to put this in because you know what? It's still wicked light. Wicked light. Wicked. I don't think it's gonna fit in this. I've seen how long it was. If I squish the sides down, no, longer than the 8s. I have a 12 box somewhere. But guess what that means? It means I'm going to have to leave you again to go get my 12 by 6 box. Let me see if I have... Let me see if it's over here. I think... Come here, foam. You are really... You're handy, but you're in my way all the time. I don't know what to do with you. Right. Let's see what these are. What are you? What size are you? Oh no, you're my 8 by 8s. Okay. I need to go get a 12-inch. Like literally, this foam is attacking me. I gotta move you. I need a bag. Put that in. All right, I've got to check the pricing of my regular canning lids because they are still hanging out here in my way box. I did not have the 12 by 6 boxes anymore. I guess I'm all out of them. Those are the eBay ones. I like those. I got to use my credit for my store. I should get some more of those, but I do really like the bubble mail lately. Oh, this is an Amazon order. Not Amazon, Etsy. I hope they don't mind me using an Amazon box. I don't think they will. Okay, you feel very light. Yeah, you're only 9 ounces. 9 ounces. An error has occurred. Not authorized to view this shop. Oh, must be I'm not logged into this one anymore. Whoops. Whoops, I gotta log back in, Etsy. Sign out. Sign in. That's the one thing with Etsy. I have I've got 4 Etsy stores. This was from my joint one with my mom, Two Birds Home Decor is this shop. And okay, here it is. 9 ounces. And I don't know how big you are. Don't matter when you're first class. But you are 13, 10, 3. 13, 10, 3. Do $4.20. Review. Purchase. All of my stuff in my new Etsy stores is reserved now, so it takes me forever to get paid. There, cover up that. There we go. This is my eBay down completely for now, not long ago. I'm enjoying doing nothing at the moment. Haha. That's good. You know, I've been having a hard time since I got back from my trip to wanting to get back into doing anything. Retirement again. Yeah. I've been having a tough time wanting to work. We've just been so busy. I felt bad for my brother. And we were eating breakfast and I just broke down and started crying. I feel like I have been so stressed out with getting ready for the trip, dealing with my husband having a heart attack on the trip, driving his Jeep, which you guys don't understand. If you've never driven a lifted Jeep, it's 4.5 lift, big tires. It goes like this the whole time. It's a pain. I hate it so much. But pulled my big girl panties on, had to drive it all the way home from Utah. So dealing with all of that. And then we get home, we're looking for the RV, helping my in-laws buy a house, sell their house, and running the garage sale in the freaking hot weather. It was horrible. I have been exhausted, so tired, doing so much stuff. So, and we've had no weekends to ourselves since we've come back. We've had, which I love when my family visits. It's like my daughter and her best friends came, which I hadn't seen her since pretty much college, since my daughter was in college, which has been, I don't know, maybe 5 years. And so it was great having them here. Really, really excited to see them. But it's stressful when you have company come. It's just extra work. You got to plan meals and grocery shop, and where are you going to do this and change the beds, and I mean, there's just so much stuff you got to do. And we had back to back to back people here. My in-laws were here. My daughter came. Then my brother and his wife came. Like, it's just back to back to back. So it's just been so busy, so busy. So that's, one reason why I have been not really around as much, just trying to juggle that. Sporadically, I'm packaging, and I've come on and talked to you guys like last week, but just not getting back to my normal schedule, which, if anybody knows me, I love normalcy. I'm an introvert. I love being by myself. I love just give me a schedule. Life has been chaotic for 2 months. So it's just been so outside of my comfort zone. But then I keep saying, well, summer is short, and I mean, when we see the family the most, and I love all that, but oh yeah, I just broke down. It was just like too much. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying. My sister-in-law's like, let it out. It's okay. And I'm like, I know, but like, why am I crying with you guys? Like, it was just kind of, I felt bad for them, because right, you're sitting there talking to somebody, and then I'll send the person, oh my God, what do I do? That's how I am. What do I do? All right, so then my other Etsy store, so that was in that one Etsy store, and then I just logged into my other one because I did have a sale, and that one, this one, the other one I sell vintage items in. It's Yellow Fox Vintage, and I sold this tie. This tie has been in my eBay store and stuff for so long. It's just a patriotic 1776 tie. Let's see. Let's wrap it in some tissue. Okay, give me this. Tape is stuck to that. So let's rip this. There we go. My garbage pile I got going on here at my desk. So I'm going to wrap this in tissue. So this tag, let's see, this tie sold for $12.83 is, I think, the all-in price for this buyer. So it's got to include shipping in it. I probably priced it pretty low. I've had it probably for, I bet you've had this probably at least 4 years. Hey, good morning, Michelle. Oh, thank you, Sylvia, for keeping me in your prayers. Yeah, it's been, and my sister-in-law's like, I know you've been through a lot with your husband, and I'm like, but it wasn't even that. I think it was just the combination of like all of it, all like so much stuff, right? And obviously we had a good outcome. Survived. He could have not survived, but we had a good outcome, and it's just kind of awakened us to be like, okay, yeah, this is why we're living the way we live. This is why we do the stuff we do, take the vacations we take, because you just never know when it's going to be your last day. You just never know. So, hey, good morning, Tio. Yay, you're here. Thanks. Nice to be seen. So you must be watching the clouds go by. The clouds go by. We have nice weather here. Today, it was like 50 when I woke up, I think. Oh, this is only 3 ounces. This is nice. Hey, Siri, what's the temperature outdoors? Oh, you're whispering, Siri. You're whispering. 70 degrees right now. My guy is whispering. I got a male voice now. It's probably like, why do you keep saying my name? I keep looking because my screen is blocked, so I gotta like look up over my stuff. I got a mail. I haven't gotten to eBay stuff yet. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. Is it gonna go away? Achoo! Bless me. Okay, there's that one. So that's it for that one store. So not a lot from like one place, but I got multiple sales across all these other platforms. So it adds up. And oh, I closed Etsy, but I do have another sale from that other Etsy's. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that one? Where did I sell these? Oh, that was from my other eBay store. All right, where did let me find my other eBay store. Oh, I think no, I didn't close it. Okay, so I'll do this one next. So I have two eBay stores. Somebody says the other day, I don't know how you can keep up with all your stores. I'm like, I know. You know, it's hard. It's nice to know that you don't, I mean, they say you should list every day, but it's nice to know that if you don't list every day, you still get sales, because that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, Claudia says, Dear Tamara, I totally feel your stress. It is natural to feel that way in normal life conditions, and it is extra stressful after Tony's heart episode. Yeah, they say like your body goes through stress just when you're having a baby, right? Which is a great time. Getting married, it's a good time in your life, but it's still stressful. I love playing online games, so I've had more leisurely time to play. Oh, that's good. I haven't played hardly any online stuff lately. I used to play some casino games. I haven't been playing them lately. I feel like I'm getting older and time is passing me by. When I try to do so much, I do things I like I'm going to miss. I'm exhausted because of it. I know. Oh, what is that? I'm so young. It's 66 now, supposed to be rainy this afternoon. 66? It's 70 here. We're warmer than you in New Mexico. Sheesh. Jeez Louise. All right, so I made these. So my plan was to create a tier tray for back to school. So a teacher could put it in their room or whatever and decorate it with back to school themed things. So I put together this one with a school bus, these crayons, and I was going to use them individually and do the tier trays. Well, time just got away from me and I put them in a group just before I went on vacation and it sold. So this sold for $24 plus shipping, $37 all in on this buyer. And I don't know how much I have into this. Maybe $5 in my cost to make them. I enjoy it. And I've missed not being able to make them lately. I've not done any crafts in a while. I've just been too busy. But yeah, so that's a nice one. I was happy to learn many sales on eBay. So all the stuff that I've been making, we've been getting the sales on Facebook, not even Etsy. And eBay, forget it. We hardly get anything on eBay. So I did notice, I went to take something down off from Etsy, and I noticed I never even listed the item on Etsy. Which I'm like, oh, I guess I got to do inventory. Which I did that inventory. I inventoried some of so Etsy is something, and I was like, oh, I don't have it. So I took some time and did inventory from eBay to Etsy, because eBay's pretty accurate, and like eBay's the hub of where I put most of my stuff. So if something is not on eBay, then most likely I sold it. So I ended up doing inventory. Oh, I got it right here. And matched up everything. I think I took about 6 or 7 items down from Facebook, or from never took down when I sold them, because they weren't on eBay. So I said, okay, if you're not listed on eBay, then that means I sold you. So I took it down. Hey, I'm almost gone through this thin stuff. I almost don't have any of it left. Okay, so let's put you there, and then let's wrap this all the way around, and let's tape you. So these aren't really breakable. This is how thin this is. Look, it just ripped. I I don't know if I really needed to wrap this because it's not really breakable, but I mean, it's wood. Probably good to at least give it a little bit of this foam stuff just to pad it. All right, I'm just going to wrap it like a present. Wrap it like we go. So hopefully Michelle will make it to New Mexico with our new RV we're buying. And I really want to do a whole month. So we're thinking about maybe leaving for like the month of February and not being in this area for February. We'll see. Kind of gotta have to judge and see what it's like with it. Now that his parents are living over here, we don't want to take off on them if we're finding that they need us a lot prior to us thinking about leaving, then we probably won't end up going. It's 6'4". Are you gonna fit in this? You might fit in my UPS. No, you're gonna be thick. Let's see how much you weigh. That'll depend on what box I put you in. I don't think you're a pound. No, you're only 6. So we need to keep you in a non-priority mailbox. What shall we put? Here's the 864. Let's see if you fit in this. All right, you fit that way. But do you fit this way? Ooh, I think you're gonna fit. I think you're gonna fit. Oh, I love when things fit. That is cool. Oh, arriving today. Amazon package. I pulled some things back. I bet you. I did an inventory the other day and I was like, okay, what do I have sitting in Amazon that's been there for almost a year? And I pulled some stuff back. February is generally crisp weather, lots of sun. I like crisp and sunny. It's 80 and a chance of rain this afternoon. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get rain till tomorrow here. I got on the top because there is a little bit of space. Oh, still a little too much. Well, I don't think too much, but oh yeah, that sounds good. Oh, the other thing I did yesterday was weeded my garden, my front flower garden. 2 weeks ago had no, like, pretty much almost no weeds. And I think it was Saturday morning. I looked and I was like, where did all those weeds come from? There was so many of them. It was a beautiful morning yesterday, and I was walking around with my sister-in-law. We walked out to my garden. We had actually drove out to my other garden, and then we were walking around. She wanted to see some yellow flowers, and next thing we know, we were picking the weeds. And she helped me, and then my brother, my brother, jeez, I'm multitasking. My brother came and ended up helping us too. So the three of us got all my weeds taken care of out in front of my house, which was very nice. Okay. I sold this on eBay. Oh. Okay. I put in 2 pounds for the size. And I put it in a 6'4" box. All right, let's figure this out. I don't like my new eBay account. It's not a store. Things look different. I don't like how things look. All right, how much did I say this weighed? 10 ounces? 10 ounces. Things look so different. It takes me a while to figure out how to maneuver out of doing a label. It's not like mine. Where's this going? South Carolina. All right. Printable label. Save as PDF. No. Oh. It didn't print in a label format. All right. I think I need to print it on my printer, which now I got to uncover this printer. Oh, Lordy. Oh, I gotta figure out. I print from this so infrequently, and every time I print from this eBay account, I say I've got to remember to click and change that to a 4x6 label. I don't think my printer is plugged in. So this is my laser printer. All right, now I gotta unplug my new printer. So one thing I've noticed with my new printer, and I gotta try it again, was that it wasn't working when I plugged multi-port thing. That then I had to plug it directly into my computer. I need to find out whether or not it's still that case or not. Because in this case, I had to unplug that one. All right, now I'll unplug the brother. Plug back in my Munbian. What am I going to call my Munbian? I got to come up with a name for it. Right, here's my pink paper label. To name my printer. I don't think you gave me any suggestions. Hey, good morning, Zen. How are you doing? And Chicken Toad. Chicken Toad. All right, let's tape this on. Tape you on. Why are you so tiny, label? Why are you so tiny? You are tiny. I don't know if I remember to put in a business card. Shoot, I think I forgot. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? I'm just going to stick one behind their label. Oh, you know what? They'll cut it in half, though. Let me see. If I stick it over here, when they cut down the middle of their box, they'll have a label pop out from behind. All right. Old school. Good old school tape on a label. It wasn't working. Okay. There's that. All right, let's see. What have I missed? Selling books and posters. Is that what you're selling now, Zen? I sold a mint green fishtail skirt. It is one of my oldest items. Sweet. I love when you sell old things. Like something old in your store. Not as an old vintage antique, but just it's been sitting. It's like, see ya. All right. Let me just take a second and get rid of my pile of garbage that is accumulating from all the stuff I pull off my boxes, bags. Get off my hand. Okay. Alrighty. I think we might be moving on to eBay. Oh. So I sold something on Amazon, shipped from Amazon. I have to check later and see if that got shipped or not. All right, so that one's done. Now I need to go back to my other eBay. I got multiple windows open. And let's see. Awaiting shipment. I got 9 eBay orders. Oh, I got a new one that came in. I haven't pulled that yet. All right, let's go in the order. If you've been following me, I've had these for a while. These are folders. They're really cool. They're organizational folders. And I've been selling them here and there. I've had them for, well, a little over a year because I bought them in a liquidation lot. I've sold quite a few of these. I think I had maybe like 100 of them, and I think I might have I don't know, 20 left maybe. Somebody sent me an email and said, if you're ready to get off your hands or something like that, because they made a comment about me having them for a long time, and if I was now ready to move them on, they would buy all of them from me, but for like a ridiculously low price. I was like, no, they've been a constant seller, not constant like every day or even every week, but at least every month I'm selling like multiple of them. And a lot of times people are buying more than one of these. They're buying like 3 or 4 of them. In this case, somebody just bought one. So I sell them for $10.86 for one. So that's pretty good. And they don't take up a lot of space. So I'm not really in a hurry to get rid of them because they're not filling up my boxes where I'm like, get them out of here. Like those jackets I sold earlier today. It's like, thank you for going. That one jacket, that red one, took up so much space, and what a nice big empty spot it left in that tote. Looking forward to TRS, and this is actually my second eBay shop. Also looking forward to Top Rated Seller. Yeah, it's nice. You know, that's the thing. Like my second shop doesn't have Top Rated Seller. I don't have a store there. I think it still says like I'm above average. I think I've only sold a few items on that one. But it is nice getting that extra discount you get. Like, so when you have a store, your final value, and then when you're Top Rated Seller, your final fees are a little bit less also. So it does stink that I got to pay higher fees in that second store, but I don't want to have a subscription or anything yet. I'm not big enough for that. Okay, this isn't not fitting. Get up here. Get up there. Because that store is just the stuff my mom and I make. There's just not really that much stuff in there. 7 ounces. My eBay store, because people wanted to buy multiple things from me. And I think sometimes it's harder when you have a store that's got 1,200, 1,800. I don't even know how many I have right now. When you have a store that's got that many items, it is nice if you have a niche to have a separate store for your niche. I think it's easier for your shoppers to be able to find stuff. So on Facebook, I've been selling a little bit of everything. And people have asked me many times because they're finding it hard to find all the stuff on Facebook like you do on my eBay store. At least they can go into my category of women's clothing if they want to buy more than one piece of women's clothing from me. So I thought maybe by separating it would help. But I don't find that it's really made any difference right now. Sometimes I wonder if maybe I'd just be better off putting it all back into my normal eBay. I don't know. We'll see from it. So, but again, I think right now Facebook has been where most of with the homemade stuff, the sales are coming from that stuff. When life settles down, which usually is when fall hits, we stop getting visitors. We're not running out and doing as much stuff. Hunting season's here, so my husband is focusing on that, which gives me time to myself. I want to start doing more with Pinterest because I've been watching, and I think I mentioned it last week. I watched, I'm sorry, looking for my foamy stuff here because I'm going to use this. Hey, see you later, Linda. I was watching Kathy Terrell. She did a thing at eBay Open, and it was about social media, and she talked about Pinterest. And I've heard what she was saying I've heard a lot of that about pretty much spending time on Pinterest and pinning your stuff, and you can create for free. And that, I didn't show you guys what I sold, and that was kind of, I think it drives a lot of traffic, and it targets women. So if you got stuff that target women, And a lot of times it's the women that are doing the shopping for Christmas for their kids and all that. So even if you got toys, putting stuff off on Pinterest, I think is a great idea. I sold this little tractor, Country Life tractor. I got this at a store called Runnings. I don't know if you guys have a Runnings near you, but this was after Christmas clearance from probably 2 years ago. And I've had it for 2 years. And this is the first one that sold. I had somebody ask me questions about them on Facebook, but nobody bought them on Facebook. But I sold one on eBay, which I was like, that's really weird. People talk to me about it on Facebook, but then I ended up selling something on eBay. I'm wondering if it's the same person who talked to me on Facebook, and then they went and looked and found it on eBay. All right, so I got one left of these. So I paid. Whoa, it's going out of country. Gotta be. Yes, going to Australia. Alrighty. I noticed that because they paid $11 for it, but the total was like 30 something. $24. Is that what they paid in shipping? $28 in shipping. There's no way it costs that much. All right, pirate ship. Let's find Alex from Australia. I'm going to ship through pirate ship. You have to always fill in like with stuff. Like for instance, this one, it says I have an ABN number and that they paid. So I think they already paid like their VAT or whatever it is. Whatever it's called for the international stuff. So Michelle says, I know I'm behind. It is a straight skirt and there is a bit of fabric that wiggles in the center back, maybe like a 40s style accent. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Get rates. So I'm going to pirate ship to ship this because I know it's going to be a lot cheaper. So this is a 6x4x4 and it weighs, it's like really light. 7 ounces. It's only $11. I'm not going to insure it. Might regret it. What did can I say I sold a tractor? $11. Describe what you're shipping. Toy tractor. All right. Exporter ID tax. All right. Use for prepaid VAT taxes. So it says ABN. This long, big ABN number. I think that's where I need to put that. Get rates. No. Please enter no more than 20 characters. All right. So it doesn't give me ABN. It says IOSS, HMRC, or VOEC number if you have one. Okay, when entering any IOSS number in the exporter international tax field, be sure to begin with the letters IM. Okay, this is not IM. European Union is IOSS. The UK has the HM. Norway has the VOEC. Well, what about Australia? All right, what if I just took out and put ABN and took that number out? It worked. So it worked taking out. I just put ABN and then the long number. I don't want them to have to pay tax again. All right, so look at this. Shipping through eBay, they paid $28.26. If I ship through eBay doing the eBay International Standard Delivery, if I did the first class package, it's $28.26. Shipping through Pirate Ship is $10.49. So I'm making $18 on shipping. Buy that label. I am shipping through Pirate Ship. So if you don't ship through Pirate Ship and you want to do international sales, which I say by people are going to pay more for their shipping. I could refund this person if I so inclined. I most of the time don't. Put it towards my cost of, let's go to Illinois. I put it towards my cost of personally insuring a lot of these shipments. Because y'all know I lost out on those gummy bears. So this is actually going to the out through Pirate Ship. It's almost like GSP, where it goes to a sorting center, and that's how they can get you the rates so low. Is they will put all of these that are going to Australia, they'll put them on in a shipping container package or whatever that then goes to like the post office or whoever they use for their funnel. They use a company called Ascendia or something like that. So it gets their rates lower because they're already doing like the pre-sorting and stuff. And I've not really had any issues with like time. I've had a couple that have gotten lost in the destination country, but it would be the same way if it went through the post office and got there. So I'm pretty happy. If you need that, you just have to ask Pirate Ship. So you just click on that chat with Pirate Ship button and ask them for their simple export rate, and they'll add it to your account. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. Creating an account with Pirate Ship is free. They don't take a fee. They don't charge you a percentage. But you get that extra $18 discount. It's a huge discount. Alrighty, so that was that one. Let me go back. And then, oh, so I sold this. This was my basketball card. That's what I sold. Cameron Johnson. And there it is. I put it in like a sleeve. It's not in a hard plastic sleeve. $5. Can you believe it? $5. And then they paid 91 cents for shipping. So I need to find. Can I use this type of envelope? I don't think I can. I think I can only use a normal envelope. Which I have like this envelope. I don't have like a sports, like an envelope you would put in a actually let me look up eBay, and let's see, there's a certain size you can use. All right, max dimensions, wow, is 11.5 by 6. So I could use one of these that's not wrinkled. Right? I think that's what it says. This one is 9.5 by 6.5. Ooh, I can only go 6.125. So I wonder if this is too wide. Please ensure that your envelope. All right. What do you guys think? Have you guys used that yet? Can I use this envelope? Because I don't know if I can go with the it says 6.125. And look at my envelope is, but I don't know if this is I think it's 6.5. So I don't know if I can use this envelope. It might be too wide. But could I cut my envelope in half and use just this half? Why not? You hear a cricket. There is one out there. You hear a cricket, or the fact that nobody's answering my question is a cricket? Look, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut it. Maybe you don't know, because like I don't know. But I can of an inch. So what I think I'm going to do, because I don't want my card to get broken, is I'm going to take this, and I don't think that's 1/4 of an inch. Do you? Might be close. Might be close. Might be close. Remember last week I cut down a box and I said, hang on to those plain cardboard because you might need it. I have a little spot right there. I put it next to my garbage. So I can put this card in here, and I'm going to fold this down. Look at like this. I don't know if that's too thick. It might be too thick. Don't cut, just fold and tape it around. Oh, I already cut it. I'm shipping, but was looking around my desk for it. Okay, so I did cut. Too thick. Let me look at what 1/4 of an inch looks like. 1/4 of an inch. Are you going to be 1/4 of an inch? I used to have a little handy like thing you could use. It's not 1/4 of an inch. I used to have the thing that the post office gave me. I wonder what I ever did with that. When I lived in Vermont, they gave me the thing into your envelope and see whether or not it will close. How will you close the envelope? Oh, I'm just going to tape it. I'll tape it. That's how I'm going to close it. I think if I would fold it, it would have been another piece I would have to worry about. So that's the thickness right there. I think that's too thick. I don't think so. I think it's probably right at 1/4 of an inch. All the things I'm learning today. But I don't think I would have sold this otherwise. No, it says yeah, the 0.125 is the 6 inches. So the envelope can be 11.5 by 6.125, which I was 6.5. That's why I cut it. So next, right, this is a lot smaller. But the depth or it can only be 1/4, 0.25 is what it says. I think I'm okay. Like if you were actually to like this, the air is making this puff up, but look, this is it right there. I don't know. I wish I had my little cheat thingy. Let me see if I have it under here. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do have it right here. Oh, I found it. The post office uses. So right here is how thick it can be. Oh, look. That is thick. It makes it through. Oh, no, look. So this says 1/4 of an inch. Oh, yeah, that is 1/4 of an inch, 0.25. All right, so that's what it says. It can only be 11.5 by 6 1/8 by gone that width. See, that would have not had fit. That would have been as wide as I could go, and it would not have fit. But now this can be 11.5. So this size can fit. But it is a little too thick. So this is what I can do. I'm going to reopen this. I should have checked for it before I taped it. All right, I'm going to end up cutting myself is what's going to happen. It's not cooperating. All right, let's just do this. All right, it's going to be too thick. Cut these flaps off. Because the flaps aren't needed. I was going to do that originally, but when I pushed it down, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to be too big. So what I'm going to do is take these off because look how thick that is. That adds that thickness. So now it's just going to be this in the card. And then I was thinking about, you know what I need is like saran wrap because it would be nice to be able to fold it. This pink paper. Here we go. I'll use this pink paper because I don't want the card to come off from the cardboard. Yeah, Sylvia, check with the post office. They gave me one of these. That was when I lived in Vermont because back then they had just changed it where the whole thing of a package versus an envelope. So your envelope could be a package, not just an envelope. Yeah, stabilize the stretch wrap. I don't have it, but it's upstairs. I'm too lazy. So I'm just going to use this around it and stick it in here. Now watch. Now I got this. And look, this goes in, no problem. Presto! I made myself an envelope that should be compliant. If they come back and they say it's not, I'm going to say, watch my video. It was compliant. By all measures, it measured. So now all right, net text cause print label. All right, let's see how it goes. Print label. 71 cents for a label instead of $3.25 or whatever it would have been. That's really cool. Two Dog Digs call that the slot of doom. You'll get it. I gotta go. Hey, see you later, Tio. Thanks for stopping in. Hope life has been good for you. Let's see you guys just to check in, make sure things are going good with y'all. So it's printing a 4x6, which this is too big. So I gotta shrink it. Shrink it. Let's do 50%. Oh, wait a minute. That's gonna print. Oh, I almost could do a whole size. Yeah, I could do a whole label. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, going back up. Print. Let's do a full label. All right. Hey, it's only going to New Hampshire. eBay standard envelope. All right. You guys want to see what the envelope looks like? What the printing looks like? Okay, hold on. All right. See, look. There you go. That's what it looks like. And from what I understand how this works, if you guys haven't heard, which when it first shipping it, but it'll scan. It scans all the way to the final delivery location. So in this case, it's going to Alton, New Hampshire. So it'll show you tracking all the way to Alton, New Hampshire. And then it doesn't really show anymore or something like that. But once it gets there, they pretty much say it's delivered. But it still may never, ever get delivered. I don't know. I'm going to try it. If not, I'm out $5. $5. Actually, I'm out a lot more than $5 because I've sold nothing out of that box I broke. All right. I've got this, which I have a picture. My pictures must be really good because this buyer asked me whether or not that picture was exactly what they're going to receive. And I said, yes, that is of the item. So it's a brew and save. So it's a reusable filter for a Keurig brewer. You just put like grounds in this and put it in your little K-cup thing and it brews coffee. I don't see any 4x4s. No, so we'll use a 6x4. I bought this at a garage sale for $1. I actually bought it for myself, and then we decided not to keep it. It sold for $7.97 plus shipping. I had another piece of that foamy stuff. So I need just a little bit to fill the box. I don't see any. I'll use a piece of this. So yeah, not a big money maker, but like I said, it was something I was going to keep and we got rid of. We decided not to keep it because I already have like 4 of them. Them out and clean them. $3 ounces. So they're all in at $12 for this. We need to leave soon. It's only 11 o'clock. Isn't it at 1 o'clock, Tony? If you're watching, I have to go to UPS also. One of my shipments is UPS bound. This is going to Washington, Tacoma. Tacoma, Washington. Hey, Tony, can you bring me down some of the blue IKEA bags? I think I might have some in my car. I need some for my packages. All right, then I sold these. So they are, I'm going to turn them around so you can see. I'll just show you one, so I'll have to lift them all up. So they're mystery packages of these, The Nightmare Before Christmas vinyl figures. So they're called mystery minis. Right up here, mystery minis. So you don't know what you're going to get in it, but you could get any of those 6. And I have 3 of them. Hopefully they're not all 3 the same, but I don't know. I got these at Walgreens. They were a Walgreens, and I think they were clearance either after Christmas or after Halloween. I don't even know what I paid for them. I don't have it in my list here. That's unusual. I sold them for $29.99. Let me grab a box. Let me make sure these are not going to go over £1, which I don't think so. This is what I like about shipping on my own is that, oh no, it's only 8 ounces. Now, my husband came down with my car, and I'm not ready to go. Shipping done in a minute. Oh, shipping done for a minute. You got your shipping done? I'm almost, I don't even know how many I got left. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. He came down with my car. He's like, I'll give you your, I don't need to bubble wrap that. I hope these fit. Okay, let's go this way with them. Let's go this way. And let's put that one down. And let's put that one on the side. There is a little bit of space right there. So let's just shove this right there. Okay. Let's see. With the box, they weigh 11 ounces, 10.7. 11. Yeah, see, I just put in 15 ounces. 22 packages. Way to go, Charlie. That's about like what I have, I think, today. 20, 22, 25, somewhere in that ballpark. All right, $4. Well, these are going
This is all that was in your car.
These are going to Indiana. That's all?
That was it.
Oh, you know why? Because I took that big thing out. It's in the garage for, see that?
Hey, your back's still full.
Yeah, we have to put stuff in the back seat. Should we take that stuff out of the back if we're not going to go to Vermont?
We might be going anyways.
Why? Why and when?
Later this week.
I know, but we have a RV to pick up. Okay. I sold these Kyle Larson. Took me a second to figure out what they're called. The Clover and the McDonald's one. So I picked these up at Walmart, and I think these are from Walmart. Let me see. Make sure they're not. Yeah, Walmart. So they were $4.97 a piece. And a lot of these I was sending into, hey, good morning, John. I was sending these to Amazon. I don't know why these didn't go. I listed them. So I paid $10 for the two of them. And I sold them for, and they should fit into my 8x6x4 box. There, 8x6x4. They will fit right in here. I don't think I like to wrap these just because if it's a collector, I like them not to get dinged. But I don't know if I got room for them. If I add this, I might not have room. Let's see if I can find a way to put this in. Bit better. Let's see. Don't bend, don't bend. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. That's gonna work. And it gave it a little bit of cushion on the edges. Just a little bit. See? So I'm gonna fold this down, but just a little bit of foam in there will help protect those edges from getting dinged and bent and stuff. Because again, they are definitely give them a little bubble. Yeah. I've been using this foam stuff. My mother got some furniture covered in it. I try and pay attention to stuff that's a collectible and just, take advantage of the materials to kind of protect stuff. I do that with like Funko Pops. Okay, $4 to Hampshire. It's running slow today, the printer or the computer. Here's my label. I don't know how I'm going to get out of here. Back to orders. He brings my car down, but I don't have shoes on to get in the car. So I still got to go upstairs to get my shoes. Because they are in the garage. Forgot I took them out to put our Goodwill donations in the back of the car. All right, foam. I got to move you again. Stop coming out. You're like slowly creep out at me. I'm laughing because look what creeped out after I threw it. I bundle it, but it doesn't stay bundled. Stay. Stay over there. I'm going to have to name that. It's like a pet. So I made a boo-boo in the listing. I put that there was 7 in the set, and they sent me a message and asked me where did I get them? And I said at a garage sale. And then they asked me if I had any idea where they could get the last 2 that go to the set. And I said, I have no idea. It's Carousel, and it's so they're normally $5, but they are vintage. Let's see year on them. So they're like horse lovers. They're like a comic book for horse lovers. It's made by Pony. Available exclusively through the Pony Book Club. So they were asking me these questions. And then, I don't know, like a half hour went by and they said, well, do you get all 9 that are in the picture? Or do you get just 7? Because my listing said 7. And I looked and I looked at the picture and I'm like, well, you get whatever's in the picture. I'm saying to myself, why did I say you get book 1 through 7? So I think I was selling some other kids books like this that I picked up. By the way, these were in a free pile at a garage sale, and I grabbed them. And I thought some kid that loves horses would love to grab this. Some girl I could see reading these, and I had some other ones, and I think I just did sell similar and forgot to go and change it from 7 to 9. So I told them, oh no, you actually do get all 9 of them. And they bought it right away to me from a free box, sold for $37.88. And I got them this year. So pretty good. They had a whole bunch of horse things. They had horse like posters and some other horse comic book and all this other stuff. So that's pretty good. Free to $38. The foam is like a cat. It wants to cuddle. That is it, Holly. My gosh, that foam it's just crazy. Even when they're cutting pieces off from it, it's still big. 1 pound, 15 ounces. So let's see. I probably should do this in 1 pound. Let's see. I probably should put it in a bubble mailer. 15. It's 8 by. No, it's only about an inch thick. About an inch. Goodbye, Hollywood. Oh, I could do a flat rate envelope. That would be $7.18. All right. AD. AD what? All right. See. Yeah. Got left. I got some shorts, which I'm going to rebag because this is when you get stuff returned from Amazon. Like if somebody buys something and they return it, they always seem to put it in these green bags. Although it says ready to ship. I don't know. I don't like using them. But they are PGA Tour shorts. I sold them on Amazon and they got returned. And just fold them on the creases. Because they are creased. But they still have all their tags. And there's nothing wrong with them. They're still white. White as can be. And these have a price tag on them of $50. See right there, $50. I sold them for $18.88. Them in a bag. In a bag, in a bag, in a bag. So that's a great deal. These are PGA Tour. They were big boys 1820s. go. Probably for school. Might be school uniform colors, I'm guessing. Maybe they can use white, wear white. Probably for a prep school. Unless he's a golfer. All right, there's some shorts. Great deal. $18. It's a bargain. It's a bargain. Bag it. Double bag it. Weigh it. $4.12. Print. Back to orders. I think this may have been the last one. Oh no, one more. Oh, that's right. I sold something while I was live. My phone's on quiet, so you didn't get to hear it. I sold some Baby Alive doll food powdered 5 packets. Let me make sure it's not just one item, or that it is just one. I think there's 5 packets in it. I got 5 more available. Okay, let me go grab that in D3. Only one of them. Really need some bags for my stuff. I'm going to break a leg. I'm going to break my leg climbing over there. So this is what I just sold this morning. Baby Alive food, which I bought this to get ungated in Baby Alive. This is what I bought from EED Distribution, or I guess EE Distributions. I think that's where I got it. All right, foam. I'm going to fold you for the last time today. You're probably going to just come undone again. I'm going to try and wedge you between some boxes because you keep opening up. There you go. You're like the algae in our pool. Keep spreading and spreading. All right. I think I have to go in an 864 also. I think this is my last thing. And then, UPS delivered my Amazon package. I need to, let's see. Let's just bubble a little bit of this. Just a little bubble so it doesn't much. There we go. I want to check the pricing on my canning lids. So I'd love to move them out of here. All right, 5 ounces. I don't know when my husband thinks we're going to go to Vermont. Because they're going to come here Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday's the only day we could go over. Hey, this is going to Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. That's where we go when we go with our Jeep. We used to stay in Willow Grove at the hotel there, but now we got the RV. I got some points I got to use up, though, with the choice hotels. All right. Big rubber band or trash bag for that foam. Yeah, it was in a trip to use some of it. I could go put it back in a trash bag, but today I've been using it constantly, I should say, constantly. So, yeah, it might go. I think after my next packing session, if I got any left, I'll probably put it in something else. It's seeming to stay, it's staying put right now, so I think it might be good. All right, while I'm with you guys, because, I'm not going to get up and walk away right now, I'm going to go check my canning lids. So, all right, let me see. Just refreshing. Let's see. Amazon. It says I have an open order. Let's see if it's something they sold. Let's see what they sold. What's open right now? FBA pending. What have I sold on FBA? Oh, some men's ribbed watch beanie. Oh, nice. Good. See, people, if you have cool weather stuff, even though it's hot in a lot of places, it's time to start listing that stuff because I sold those 2 jackets today. Your hat's a beanie. I haven't checked my deleted listing. What did I get returned? Create a new listing. A backpack. Oh, is this? I think I got I got a return on this. So what's it selling for right now? No current offers. So how often do you guys get this? I'm going to share my screen with y'all. Share screen. I think it's this screen I'm sharing. Ooh. Wait, hold on. A seizure. Stop screen. Let's share again. Share screen. Oh, Charlie, you sold 2 puffer down vests. Yeah. All right. So this thing right here, I sold this and it's now stranded. So I'm assuming that it was returned to me at one point. I must have sold it and they returned it. So right here, the reason it's stranded is because I deleted the listing. So I'm going to create a new listing. It's this backpack right here. But normally what I'll do is I'll look up here and I'll see what the going price is, and that's what I price it at. But there is no current pricing. So I'm going to look at the listing and I'm going to come down here and look at what Keepa shows it's been selling at, $49.99, $49.95. So I'll probably go with, $49.99. And it already has my SKU is already here. So this 2051 means that I bought this at TJ Maxx for $20.51. And I'm going to have Amazon ship it. So if I just do this, it'll put it back into my batch of Amazon inventory and I won't have to pull it back. So that's all I do. Then I just close that out. Close that. Let's see what else I got stranded. Unfillable. This is what I do. I haven't done this in a couple weeks. So I sold this. So these have been outstanding. See, look at this. Last updated May of 2021. This has been sitting here. I really need to open a ticket. This has been since last fall. This blow dryer got returned and I needed a blow dryer to help remove my stickers off of my products. And I was like, I'm not going to go buy one. I got one I'm going to be pulling back from Amazon. So I've tried to create a removal order for this and I'm unable to. It's been since last fall. Same with this. This was during Christmas time. Big Lots had a sale. Everything was 50% off just before I think it was just before Thanksgiving, and I was able to go buy a bunch of toys. This was one of them. It got returned, and I'm not able to create a removal order. So let me show you what I get for a message here. Oops, you guys see my address. See right here, not available, not available, not available. So it won't let me remove anything. So That's dead on that. Let's look at my canning lids. Let's see what's going on with my canning lids. All right, so see right here. Wow, this price has dropped down to 46 and I'm at 58. So my brother, somebody told me some people came on the listing that were from China. So 46. They got 21 left in stock. Yeah, look at the price. It's been pretty consistent. Around here it went up, but pretty consistent. And look at these, I call them jerks that come on the listing, and they have dropped the price. They've been sitting here at 64, right? FBA is 62, FBM 61.97, and then somebody dropped it and they're racing to the bottom. I'm not touching my prices. They're going to stay where they're at. Look at this. If you look over the last year, look how low it got at $120.99. So some of these, last summer, some Chinese people came on the listing and dropped the price. Let's see where they're from. They're from the US. Let's see who else is selling them. So it may have been somebody from China that came on, dropped the price, and then these people matched it, and that's what we're dealing with right now, is all of these people who matched the price of Illinois. Let me close all those. We don't need on them. So I like to just see where they're from. Who's driving this? Ohio. Do you guys know you can do that? You can look, like if you want to see what somebody is selling, you can just click on their name here and you'll be able to see right here, you'll get their address. That's 3 out of 4 sellers from Illinois. So somewhere in Illinois, there are canning lids. And you can see what they're selling. So let's say this guy, I know he's selling canning lids. I can look and see what else is he selling. Right? A lot of ball items, some Sure Gel. So this guy is only selling canning related items, this seller. That's it. That's all they got. So yeah, I'm not touching my price. I'm going to keep it at 58. And then we'll see. We got, when will it get back to the 50s? Well, it's going to be a little bit. I might have to drop my price down to 49. There's quite a few here at $49.99. See how this one's, it also shows you how many they have in stock. Like this one's 18. The current buy box is 21, 15. There's some plugin that provides that information. I don't know who that is. I don't remember who I downloaded to get this. Oh, I guess Keepa, revealed by Keepa, it says. So I'm going to drop mine to, let's do 49.86. I graduated in 1986, so let's do 86. I'll save that. I'm not going to drop down to 46, even though it's only $3 difference. I don't even like that 49, but we'll do it. I only have $13 into it, so that's not too bad. We saw some canning lids at the Amish grocery store. Oh, really? Did you buy where they ball? Because I have, I've got some non-ball canning lids, and they're not moving at all. It really makes it on what brand. So, all right, folks, that is it. I don't have anything else left to pack. I just need to now put it all in a bag. I got to go upstairs and get that to the post office. Deal with that. For those that were here, I have a Facebook one that I just did first class on the label, but it's clearly a priority. It's actually 1 pound, 12 ounces. So I got to figure out how I'm going to deal with that money. If they won't let me just add on the difference, then I will just come back and print a new label that's priority, and then just, I don't know, Facebook has to, I guess, not really eat that 550, but it's not, the label won't get used. So we'll figure out how that's going to work. But I'll end up eating the cost of paying for a full label, even though the buyer paid $550 for a label. I don't see any of that because it produced that label that I won't end up using. But that was clearly my mistake. It would have weighed 1.02 and it was up to 15.9 ounces, and I'm at 16.1 ounce. I would have just went ahead and taken my chances and seen if the post office caught it. Because I mean, who's to say my scale is 100% accurate? But that one is clearly a huge difference. So, Carlene says, great to see you live. Have a wonderful week. I'll go back and watch what I missed. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, Carlene. And thanks, Charlie, for stopping. Holly. And who else is in here? John. And Tio has already left. Sylvia, Claudia. Going up my list. Laura, if you're still here. Michelle. Thank you so much for you guys coming in. Still going through to see who else did I miss, who's been quiet for a while. You may or not still be here, but thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I'll be live on Wednesday. As of right now, I think I will be. My in-laws, they're supposed to be, and Sherry, they're supposed to be coming over on Tuesday and spending the night and unloading a U-Haul truck Wednesday, but I'm not needed for that. I don't plan on helping because my arm's been bothering me, and it's been bothering me a lot. And I think lifting and doing the stuff even though I was only doing like a little bit of stuff for the garage sale, I mean, I did pretty much all of it, but even though I was trying not to lift heavy things, I was doing things more with this hand. I'm right now, I can't get any sleep at all from my shoulder. All right, guys. I got my like in. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, if you guys could hit that thumbs up before you leave, I'd appreciate it. I like very rarely even ask you for it unless Jennifer walks in and she mentions it. Oh, hubby just woke up. Question, how long is your RV? It is 29 feet. It is 29. It's a Jayco Greyhawk. But it's been undercover the whole time, except for the last 2 months. And it's pristine condition. It is amazing how good it is. And it's all original stuff. They haven't replaced anything. They just took really, really good care of it. Very anal people, obviously, which worked out good for us. And it's only has 17,000 miles on it. And when you get into the driver's seats and the passenger seat, they're leather seats and they're just perfect. They're like brand new seats. You won't even know how old it is until, I was saying earlier, until you see the cassette player. It has a cassette player. But we were watching YouTube videos last night about stereo systems. We're going to take that one out and put in a new stereo system that hopefully has like Apple CarPlay that we can use with our phone, and then have our map and stuff on there. So we have a GPS. And then we're going to buy a backup camera, and you put it on the your like brake lights in the back. You could take one of those way up on the top. There's lights up there. You can take one of those out and you could connect the backup camera right to that power source. And we're going to have a backup camera so we can keep an eye on the Jeep as we're pulling it. Plus, see behind us if we're backing up and all that. But yeah, I'm really excited. There's a local guy who fixes RVs. I always see 5 to 8 in his lot. Really? Right now, it is so hard to find an RV. There's a few campers, but like we were looking for a class, and it is really hard to find them. And even ones that are used, there was one that was 5 to 6 hours away down in New York City. We were going to drive down to go look at that one, and it sold like the day she put it up there. We called her and it sold like that next day. So we didn't even get a chance to get down there yet. And this one popped up, and we went the next day and looked at it. And she said she had somebody else coming later that day, which I believe because we have friends that are looking also. And we drove down the road. They were asking 25. We offered 20, and they said they needed to get out of it what they put into it, and that was 22.5. So the reason why it hasn't been covered for 2 months is because this is the second owner. They just bought it from their neighbor 2 months ago, and a few weeks ago they really wanted to buy a camp on Higley Pond, which is in this area, and but nothing was for sale, so they ended up getting the RV and was going to do the whole RV thing and bought the RV. Somebody came to them and said, "Hey, we're selling our camp on Higley. Do you want to buy it?" And they were like, "Oh, great! Now you're telling us, and we just bought this RV." So they didn't have it undercover, but the previous owners did. And this guy says they only took it out a couple times, and yeah, it's just really, really, really good condition. But I'll be doing a video and showing everybody. I can't wait. I hope the check is in the mail today. If it is, then we'll be going to get it tomorrow. But if it comes tomorrow, we'll get it on Wednesday. If the check came at 11, we might get it that day, that afternoon. We'll call and say, check's here. We're on our way. Still just waiting for my bank to send me my funds so I can do it. I don't keep large amount of cash around me because if I do, I'll probably spend it on stuff and not be wise with it. So I make it a little more difficult for me to have access to my large funds, that type of thing. Just checking the rest of it. Look forward to seeing a video. Yeah, I'll be doing one. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys morning. I don't, as of right now, I don't really have any plans unless for some reason my husband says that we're gonna drive back or follow his parents back or his brother and dad or his dad back. Then I might be leaving Wednesday. So I probably just come in and package my own stuff because that's my next shipping day because I probably won't ship tomorrow. And so I might, if I come on, it might be just for a short amount of time. But I don't know. Gets back to somewhat normal. And hopefully by then I can start having regular scheduled meetups with you guys. All right. See you guys later. Thank you so much. And I'll see you whenever I hit live again. All right. Bye.